Hello, hello! Hi guys. Just letting people know on Twitter that we are live. And join me on YouTube. Why, thank you, Anthony. Hi Jamie, hi Simon, hi Stephen, hi Tristan. Alright, let's see if these darts are in sync, because that's sometimes an issue we have. Let me know, guys. Does that look in sync? Hi, Scottish lad. See if I can actually get some good technique tonight. How does that look? I could extend my arm a little bit more. Jamie, yes, the Samurai board is good. I'm enjoying it so far. I want to see how it wears down, but the actual board itself is pretty nice. You can see the wires aren't completely flush, but they're pretty good. I have been smashing in the treble 20, so there's a little bit of wear in that section, so I probably will have to rotate it, I'd say, in maybe a week. That's been probably 2.5, 3 weeks on that segment, so I don't want to completely knacker it out. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This isn't just any stream. This is a LoveDarts stream. That's correct, Russ. God, you make me laugh. Here we go. Wah. Walking along, singing a song. Walking in a LoveDarts wonderland. Let's try. These are a bit floaty. Yeah, I need to extend a bit more. Using that camera angle to make you look taller. Yeah, thanks, Kurt. I'm actually doing it to hide my belly from the Christmas cheese and wine, my friend. But there we go. So let me show you this actually. So this evening you have a smorgasbord of different darts. We have on the back row here we've got Taylor Gen 3, Gen 5, we've got some Ian Whites, we've got some Carrera Azuris, we've got some RBG Gen 3s, we have some Sean Griffiths, we have some Adrian Lewis, got some Agora, got some Mission, I think they're called Kudos. Let's have a look. Ooh. I have some Taylor Phase 5, I have some Bulls, what they call the Wall. I've got some Paul Lims, I've got some Gen 4 Taylors, I've got some Haruki Muramatsus, I've got the Jaegers, I think they're the Jaeger 2s, Touchstones, God, what are they? In fact, where is the other dart for that? Oh, there it is. I've got some Zirconian Lewises, I've got some Unicorn, Sigma HS, Agora Verdes, I've got the Darts Ref darts. Got a whole smorgasbord there for you to play with, guys. So if you fancy me throwing any of those or knowing what any of them are like, let me know. Also got this curious little dart which I'll do a review on at some point. I did do a cheeky trailer for those of you who've been watching the channel for a while in Halloween time, but these are Raptor, which is a Japanese target dart. I don't know how well you can see it, I'll bring it a little bit closer, but it's quite similar to my Solo Gen 3 that I throw. Really nice dart, really nice dart. What have I missed? What have I missed? Release point is great looking. Oh, I don't know at the moment. It's hit and miss. Gen 3 out. Let's go with the Taylor Gen 3. They are a great dart. Let's start with those. I know that Scottish lad's a fan. Get them on the back side. Oh. So, Taylor Generation 3. Fantastic Taylor dart. It's slightly slimmer profile than his typical dart. It's got a lot of lovely machining in it though. Pixelated grip within it. I put the gold pixel stem on it to give it a little bit of continuity with the barrel. Got some gold diamond points, so the short 26 mils. I've actually gone with a fantail flight here. Just goes well for the setup. Yeah, I'm close to 2,000 subs. We'll soon see if I can get that. Now with the Taylor barrel, I quite like for them to sit a little bit flatter to stack. Fantail works quite nicely for that. Hello Richard Stanway, you gentleman. How are you, good sir? Danny Mac, averages in the 30s. Nothing wrong with that, my friend. Nothing wrong. I am on Nakka, Channel 1, H63 if you fancy a game. I've just done first to 2, so we have a little bit more of play. Oh, stem loose. $15 off 500 subs. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to Scottish Lad Does Darts Reviews, give him a follow. Good lad, does lots of reviews, lots of charity stuff. Richard, all good pal. Darts behind the ocky, how's it going? Let's have a 180 with the Taylors. I'll give it a go. Board and surround are still looking fresh. Yeah, I've hit the surround twice. Not gonna lie, I was kind of going for a blind 180, so serves my own right really. Hi Stephen, hope you're well, my lad. Harrow's Revere. Are they the gold ones? I think they are, from what I remember. Your darts are socially distancing at the moment. Yeah, same lad, same. Float it. It's funny when you stream, you don't often get into a rhythm with darts, and I know that Kurt will be able to tell you as well. You kind of have to focus on the darts if you really wanted to play properly. End up talking so much they go all over the place. Throw like an idiot. One more throw. A little bit more. Not too bad. The infamous 12 dart challenges also, indeed. Nakka 01, Ground is Key, is a web-based website that gives you capability to play online darts. So you register on it and You then set up your webcam and you can play online against anyone, or anyone who's on there at least. What's Matador 100%ing? Stop chewing, pal. Alright, my bad. I'm getting told off by subscribers now. Evening. How do, Rossi boy? Oh, it's just a silver barrel, is it? Let's see. That's fine, let's try the tray. Come on. There we go. Oh well, at least I found it. Oh, someone's going in for a game. Let's have a look. Where is that? Ooh. Oh, yeah. It's on Safari. Enable webcam. No, I can't enable webcam because we're streaming this at the moment. Let's have a look how that looks. Okay, need to just make that a little bigger. And then I'll bring it down. There we go. That should work. Let me give you the throw. There we go. All the best, good sir. After you. Size. Still see the chat and the score. Getting on very well with the mission board, thank you very much. Yeah, I trust you. I can't see the cams anyway with this, so it's just a bit of fun, mate. $140. Rossi boy, what you saying? Warzone later? Yep, 100%. Hi Luke, you alright buddy? Grandy, the mission board I'm getting on very, very well with. Really enjoy it. It's I'm shocked at $29.99. It's a really good quality board, but I mean we do have that with the Blade 5 from time to time when that's on special order, so definitely a board worth considering. Let me know how you get on for those of you who have got them. Being a little bit floaty with my throw, but there we go. I haven't got the sexy Kurt extension at the moment. What are you saying, Ross? I am using Philip Taylor, good sir. Generation 3 target. Oh, 83. Good throw, my friend. Good throw. That's awkward. Oh, I moved out the way. 81. See that deflection? How unfair was that? Hello from Nova Scotia. Fantastic. How are you, good sir? 26. Don't worry, we've all been there. All been there. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. Oh well, 66. All the sixes, 66. Tinker was throwing a bit harder just now. Only problem was I was dragging the darts a lot, or they are going in at funny angles, so I might try again with longer stems. Yeah, throwing it strong is good because you get that more direct line, and that's what you want. You want to reduce the arc going to the board. The password for the darts is H63 on Nakka channel 1 for me. 14. Oh no! What are we? 37, 40. Right? Yeah. Oh, Benji! Captain in the house. I'd love to go to Canada. That'd be amazing. What do I usually use as my match darts? I usually use Solo Generation 3, which is Target Japan dart. Very nice. I'll show you a bit later on if you like. Ah, CMA, nice to see you. Thanks very much, and yeah, keep up with the darts ref. He's a good lad. He lives only over the back from me. I could literally walk there in 4 minutes. So, right, 74. Which way do I go? Is it 18s? I'm gonna go 18. Six. Oh no, he's only gone and blown it. Well, that leaves me set up anyway. What are we, 24, 34, 44, 42? I am playing DNL Macintosh. I'll try and change it after this game so that you can see the player name a bit easier. Haven't streamed in a while, so apologies. Through the darts ref as well. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Hopefully do a little bit more streaming as time goes by. Let's have a look. You have darts, my friend. 24. On the rim. I would seem a reasonably good level dart player. Maybe it's as a bit of luck. No, I can play from time to time. It's just consistency with me at the moment. What would my walk-on be when you're big time? Don't know. I don't know. There we go. Second dart. You know, Kurt, as soon as you said it was floaty, I got more firm on that second throw, so appreciate that. That does help. For those of you watching, you'll see, if I do this, that's not a full extension. You really want to be fully all the way through, nice and strong. It's the same with golf, obviously. You don't stop as soon as you hit the ball. You want to go all the way through and bring your follow through. It's the same with any sport like that. Make sure you have your extension and you'll improve dramatically. Right, my throw. $60. Ah, Russ, yeah. I mean, you need to always make sure that you're rotating your board fairly regularly. Sometimes it feels a bit lazy to do so, but it does do a lot better for your board. Oh, that was a lovely 140. Just to prove. See that? Nicely in the bed. Is this a comfy shirt? Yeah, this is the Target Flex line. I previously had either the Red Dragon or the Winmore Pro line, which was by far the best shirt on the market for cool reasons. This one though, I feel like you can wear out and it doesn't look too bad. So I do rate this shirt quite highly. It's comfortable, loose fitting, cool, which is the most important thing for me. Floaty. $96. Yeah, Kurt, I do like the Illumina. I like that aspect of it. Don't really know what more to say. It looks good. Looks like it will work well. What's my normal average? Well, this week it's been 57, which has been shocking. I did get to a stage I was doing 62 as sort of my. If I was doing 62, that was my low point. I'm happy with that. But yeah, I was getting to 65, 68, throwing in some 70s and 80s when I'm playing well. But I really want to be sitting around the 62 area minimum. That's the most important thing. It's trying to stop the 26s, the 41s, the 45s. So it's really making sure that you're leaving your hand out there and hitting them. If you're hitting steady 60s and then hitting those tons, that's really going to help your average a lot. So extension is absolutely key for progression. Oof. Oh dear, that's terrible off the board. Ugh. That's a 2 on stream. Gutted. Don't make a meme of that, please. If you do, follow up with like a 180 that I hit later on, just to show that I'm not horrendous, yeah? How do you play me? So, Paul Chizzy, if you go on to Nakka 01, you can register on there. Nice 100, lovely. You can register on there. I'm on channel 1. You can click on LoveDarts. The code is H63. Obviously I'm in the game at the moment. I'm playing Scottish Lad after this, but then after that I am happy to play someone. Hey Austie Lad, how you doing? Yeah, that's the thing, is if you have a light system already, it is tricky. 203. Oh, floaty, come on. 59. What are my thoughts on the Unicorn Eclipse 2 Pro board? Needless to say, I need a new board. Have you reviewed it? I haven't reviewed it, Russ, and to be honest, I'm not a fan. It's a very soft board. For a home board, you'll get out the pack and it looks beautiful, and you'll be like, this is an absolutely beautiful board, very, very happy with it. Once you start throwing on it, the ball section, for example, is slightly raised, which means that it's quite hard to go for that ball. If it's raised, it means that the angle that you're entering into is going to be cut ever so slightly shorter, because you don't often throw straight and direct to the board. So unless you've got a very straight throw, the angle in is going to make it even smaller section for you to hit. But the main thing is the durability of it. I know some shops that don't stock it anymore because they had so many complaints, people bringing them back because they were shredded after only a few throws on it or only a few games on it. So you look at, watch the professional darts and you see how Simon Whitlock's points absolutely rip through it. So yeah, it's a very, very pretty board, but the durability is not good. That's why when Wayne Mardle says, look, it's the best TV board, yeah, it is for TV because it looks amazing and they can afford to replace it out. but for a home board you'd be much better off with the Samurai 2, maybe a Gladiator 3 or a Blade 5. They're probably the most durable. I mean, the Target Pro Tour is as well. I'd say slightly less than that, less than the others, but I've also got Shop Bandit Duro. Actually, I'll show you that quickly here. So this is the Shop Bandit Duro, but you can see the bull is beautiful because I don't know if I can get the angle right for you to see here, but the wires are really flush to the board. But the bull was absolutely shredded and glued all over the place when I saw it, so the finish wasn't very good for a board that's effectively £75 compared to this at £29.99. So there we go. Right, sorry, I've taken ages to throw. Let me crack on. 144. There's the 4. 44. Evening, Dave. How's it going, mate? Osty's still laughing at the video you sent me yesterday of Jack jumping into the water. Yeah, that's a good one. If I ever need any dirt on Jack, just to wind him up, I'm going to come to you, Osty. You seem to be able to find it all. You're like a secret detective. Hey, Joel, how's it going? This is quite weird for you, yeah, because you're not a you're not a moderator on this. Still floating with these. Oh, off on the last one. Wasn't focused. Left you a gap there. You might still get another turn after this. I'm not confident on a 55. I'll probably go 15 tops. I'm not great on tops. It'll end up being probably double 10. So we will see. Yeah, Matador is the moderator. Do I play on Nexus? I do. It's not up at the moment because of the move. I don't really have space for it at the moment, so we will see. Thanks, Russ. I do try and give the best advice I can. I don't want to, you know, to trick anyone into buying anything that's not any good. So, you know I buy a lot of the expensive things, but I buy them as well because at the end of the day, if you're spending £90 on a set of darts, you want to know if they're any good or not. Now, I'm very unlikely to turn around and say they're crap because at the end of the day, most darts are made pretty well at the moment. But whether they're more or less suitable for you is more important. So. Take more advice from me, especially if you do like a shorter barrel grippy dart, because that's what I throw. But I will try and tell you what the balance is like for them based on a fairly standard throw, so that will give you a bit of advice anyway. Hi from Colombia. Hi Santiago Acosta. I'm so wary about saying people's names now after watching Jack's and Edgar's, where people come on with dodgy names and you just get caught out, and I really don't want to get caught out, so if I don't read your name out or I say hi and give you a shortened version, that is why. Right, let's think. Okay, 55. Yeah, always go short on the 20. Not great on tops. 35. I think it's a weight thing for me with tops. I get things in lines, vertical lines, more than I do horizontal lines. So the weight is an issue with tops, which is why I'm much better for the 16 and 8s and probably 10s, 18s a bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, Osty's normally a moderator on lots of channels. I don't do too many streams at the moment. Maybe as I grow, maybe I'll have a place for you as well, Osty. At the moment I have my trusted Kurt looking after me. 8 tops 2, says Ben. 4066, okay. I better do this time, otherwise you're going to have me. Oh, that's a terrible dart. Nope, 10. One up, one in. Yeah, Murray, I know what you mean. There are some phrases. We've got some fun players in our league that say certain things that me and Benji, if Benji's still on the chat, laugh about, and Kurt, in fact, as well. Just try to go through. Am I going to change the numbering still? Yeah, probably will. I like the HD numbering. It makes a big difference. I don't understand why manufacturers now produce with the old style. I guess, you know, traditional, yeah, fair enough, but why not have a nice HD clear numbering? Very simple to do now. Do I have the new Scott Baker of Red Dragon and Matador Darts? I don't know if he does. Oh, we set up the 32. I've got another chance. Let's have a look. Okay. What was the phrase? One in? One up, one in? He's going to leave now. Oh, God, that felt good. Damn it. The dreaded miss. 3 darts. I don't deserve it. Come on. Finish me off. Recently got a set of Gary Anderson codes for Christmas for your daughter. Absolutely love them. Yeah, Gary Anderson darts are really nice. I have the noirs. They're too long for me, but I got them to basically have so that when people come over, if they want to try a longer dart, and that's a straight barrel, I'd say that's probably one of the best standard ones. I mean, you can get cheaper versions of them for sure, but I quite like the fancy style of it as well. Good shot, sir. Second dart. Well done. Takes us to a decider. Shout out to your friend Scott Chegg. Off. Oh no! I got caught literally in my first go at it. Richard, I hate you. Oh, my favourite double is... Oh, I'm still good. My favourite double is double 16. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Oh god. I want to cry now. Yeah, right, moving on now, moving on. Richard's absolutely done me there. My team back here is called the Morton Hall Troopers, and our main thing that we say is because we've got a guy called Jay on our team, who's an American guy, and we watched that video with the Irish player who says, don't know how to count, so I say, I just change it around and say, good dats! So that's pretty much our team phrase. And with Simon Cuthbert, who's another player of ours, we always do the headbutt, so I usually hurt my neck too much doing it. But right, here we go. Wasn't badly thrown those, but 30 scored. I'm probably behind on the chat here, so I'm going to see Richard in a minute just laughing his arse off at me. Oh, the Makara M1, nice. Good darts, the Makaras, I like them. Sorry you're late, brother. No worries, mate. Good to see you. Darts Class, everyone. Another great channel. Give him a subscription. Cheeky little Ruby Murray, yes. What did you have? Always want to know about food. I do. Oh, here we go. Richard crying his arm. Oh dear, how embarrassing. Rookie, rookie. No, I have not tried wax. It's not been one of those things I've ever tried, to be honest. Oh, hit my chin on that last one. How many people hit their chin when they throw, when they pull back, or hit an aspect of their face? It'd be interesting to know. Hi Avul, I'm going to say, because I can't say all of that, I'm afraid. Hi Avul. Cheeky Madras, nice. Used to throw 15, 16, yeah, switch back to 22, yeah. Personally, I mean, there is no weight that's the best, it's what suits you, but I do find a performance point for me, personally, between sort of the 21 to 23. 23 is perfect for me, 23, 22, really, really good. So it's all preference, so don't ever feel, you know, that you have to throw one way or the other, it might just suit you more. So I've just seen another one there, someone called Hugh. I'm not going to say the last bit because I'm not going to get caught out again. God, I haven't streamed in ages. I get done by Richard bloody Stanway. Oh, I'm floating now. 43. Rich, I know you've been having a crap time lately, but hopefully that's made you laugh a bit and you're happy. Absolutely played me like a kipper. Joel, you had dartitis, did you? Oh, right. How are you coping with that? That's quite a tricky thing. Angry Scotsman, yeah. I am surprisingly angry when it comes to food and I haven't eaten. Yeah, Ben, who's in the chat here, hits his glasses. Now, Ben has an interesting throw where he pulls it and then brings it round his face, past his glasses. So, you know, I think Wayne Mardle had a similar thing and stopped that and made a more direct throw. So he's been trying to correct it, but he still slips into it sometimes. Hey Charlie, the boss is in town. $55. Everyone behave, otherwise the boss will tell you off, my friends. Yeah, so these at the moment I'm throwing are Generation 3 Tailors with fan flights and short, what are they called? Not Dimplex, what's the, someone will tell me what the stems are. They're the metal stems with all the holes in them. I can't think what's Pixel stems by Target. I'm only throwing these simply because Scottish lad loves these darts and he's asked me to throw them, so. $100. I'm sure you're my #1 fan, but I am not saying that. Bullshot has some good content. I'll have to check him out. I think I've added him recently, but I've been working. I haven't had as much time to do things. Yeah, Joel, it takes a little bit of time to adjust, but I mean, with dartitis, a lot of it seems to be like an internal fear of people judging you for how you're throwing and stuff. So just throw because you enjoy it. Just get them out of your hand and get used to getting them out of your hand again. That's my best advice that I can give from people that I've spoken to about it. Poor old Mr. McIntosh is probably thinking this is the slowest game in history. I'm throwing like quite. $125. Jonathan, yes, you certainly can. I'm on Nakka 001 channel. H63 is the password. I'm playing Scottish Lad after this, but I will happily play anyone else who fancies it afterwards. Kites are a funny one, aren't they? I mean, they work quite nicely for this setup, but for a straight barrel dart that I throw, I'm not sure Not sure what's going, whether it's going to work. Sorry, I was reading Darts class message at the same time there. But it's Osty pranking me, is it? Yeah, probably. I know what he's like. Okay, Grandy, have I seen a vast improvement since using Wayne Mardle? Yes, I have. Beforehand, I think I'd throw the odd dart reasonably well. I mean, you've got Kurt from Matador Darts and Ben to sort of back up that. I used to play reasonably well in our team, but since being there, one of the two main things he's helped with are my consistency and so one of the things was, for example, I'd stand there flat-footed, and the problem is if you stand there flat-footed, when you throw a projectile, your head will go back naturally. If you do that, that's what's going to happen because you're pushing against it. Now, if you put your weight onto your front foot and try and do that, you're going to get a lot less movement. So that helps a huge amount with your consistency. So that's one tip. 63. Let's have a look. Have I done that right? I have. 34, 44, 47. Darts class. Mark, talk me through your tech setup. What cameras, mic and software am I using? So I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I have a Logitech StreamCam I'm using for the board, and I'm just simply using the laptop cam for front cam. That's it. For my videos I use an iPhone 11. Obviously making sure I can use as much natural light as possible and stand and things like that. But it's pretty basic. I just try and make sure I utilise as much light and setting up the shots as best possible. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, what an awful thrown dart. I may bust this. Yeah, I've done it anyway. Just as I was floating, I didn't deserve it after the first thrown. 0. Grandy, which interview did you love, good sir? I have done a few now. Can I stabilise it? It's not that it's not stable. I'm basically on a carpet. So when I stand here, that's the board's. That's the stand basically moving as I've gone towards the board. So it's on a solid wall, I assure you. Oh, Osty, you absolute git. He's clipped me saying Scotch egg. Oh dear. Oh, Rich has done it as well. Awesome explanation about the weight balance at the oche, by the way. Yeah, I think it's a really, really important thing to do. If you can get that into your game, it really helps. Hey Neil's Darts, how's it going, mate? Let's have another go at this, shall we? We're on 60. Gwan! Third dart. Thank you ever so much, Mr. McIntosh. I am so sorry it took so long to do. Thank you for playing, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and give me another game sometime, good sir. Let's see how we did stats-wise. Not amazingly, not amazingly, but first 9 was all right. Okay. So Scottish lad, channel 1, good sir, H63. You want to join? Okay, comments. Yeah, Joel, I completely agree. Osty's a git for doing that. Ryan Searle was good. Favourite player and Wayne Mardle made you chuckle. Well, I'm very glad. They were very, very easy to talk to and a lot of fun. Everyone that I've interviewed, I mean, I trained as an actor originally, and I spent quite a lot of time I had my own acting studio where I was teaching a commercial side as well, so people who struggle with confidence. I do things like public speaking, interview technique and things like that. So when doing interview technique, you look at a way of trying to relax the person, get to know them a little bit more, build it into something that, if you want something that's a little bit more of a crescendo, you can sort of build to that and whatnot. So yeah, it's really good fun, and I think that the structure of them worked quite well, and they enjoyed it as well, and that's the most important thing. I want the people who I interview to enjoy it, so that hopefully they come back and give me updates. I just like talking to people, really. Have I drunk that Jack Daniels yet? Which one? I do have a few different bottles and do quite enjoy them. I'm assuming, yeah, Daniel I think messaged me for the empty bottles, but I'll keep you posted, and I've got actually, I don't know if you want them, I did keep these aside for you because I try to help. There you go, they're small little mini bottles, so I've got the mini single barrel select and the mini gentleman jack. If you want them, you can have them. Oh, I need to go on to join. I do apologise. So, Scottish lad, you can probably join now, mate. Channel 1. Have I tried the 32 Searles yet? No, I haven't yet. I am due to get them. I will let you know. Yeah, you're not a scrub. Thank you for taking the time to play me. It's good fun. Who do I think will win the Masters? Oh, I don't know. I'm still under the opinion that MVG is going to get better and better and get back to where he was, especially if he's using his old darts and he's feeling a little bit better. Price is arguably the best player in the world at the moment in terms of form. He's got a great natural ability. Will he reach the likes of MVG? I mean, he hit one of the highest averages, obviously, in the final as well. So he's got it in him. He's got it in him. The standard has gone up. Can I tell Aaron to go to bed? Aaron, you're a very naughty boy. Go to bed. Red leg, Neil. Yep, absolutely. Red leg is where it's at. Mark has helped my confidence at the Oki greatly. Keep up the good content. All the YouTube guys in this chat. All the YouTube guys in this chat. Thank you very much, Benji. I hope I do help. I do try my best. The JDC virtual team. It's only for juniors, isn't it? Unfortunately, I'm quite an old man. I'd love to think that I was a junior, but I don't know if that's something that I can do. Tristan. Oh, I'm being so careful with names now, so I'm not going to repeat Mr. Eric. These are good tonight. I'm liking these. Have I got any interviews lined up? I do. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much yet. I've got some lined up. Just need to see if they can come to fruition. People are very, very busy and stuff at the moment, but we will see. We will see. Oh, it's still not... Why is it not joined? Join. Done. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Is that Sam Howard? Sammy Howard? Good lad. Nice to see you, mate. If that is Sam, he only lives down the road as well, so lovely to see him on here. You haven't got COVID. I think most of your colleagues have COVID around this area at the moment. What can you do to prevent your dart sticking on the board at severe angles? Okay. Depends what severe angle you're talking about. For example, if your dart is going in the board like that, that's very hard to deal with. So you probably want to put on a shorter stem and a bigger flight. That should increase the angle of entry. If you're throwing a barrel that is probably too long for you, you want to get a shorter barrel. That will help things as well. Probably the shorter the barrel, the shorter the stem, and the fatter the flight, the higher the entry you should have into the board. It does depend a lot on your throw. If it is loopy, that will change things as well, because you're going to be approaching at that sort of angle. It depends on where it is in its trajectory as well. But hopefully that's answered your question a bit. Tristan, you are being very tricky, my friend. I'm keeping my eye on you tonight. Yeah, you guys should definitely do a youth tour. Definitely do a youth tour. Right, what I'm going to throw now, I'll throw my match darts. These are Generation 3 Target Solo darts. My darts that I'm having made as a custom are similar to these ones, but there'll be a 23 gram, which I think is the optimum weight for me. And also with the Matthew Edgar grip in the middle and a few other small changes, but really, really lovely dart. You'll see it, it's on my Twitter as well if you have a look. Right, Sam, you have the start, good sir. Not only juniors, check the Go Darts Pro page. First season just finished, pretty cool for YouTubes to team up and stream your matches. I mean, Kurt and I are doing the GDL at the moment, which is pretty good. Hey Shabe, how's it going, mate? From Long Island, New York. I'm so gonna have to visit Shabe. I love New York. I was there in March just before COVID hit. Right, let's have a go. Oh, my back's hurting from crouching down. Okay. So I'm just gonna, before I start and get really, really into it, we're playing darts, you know. Stance and things like that. So shift your weight onto your front foot. That should naturally bring up your heel on your back foot. Okay, that will give you that stable platform. You want to have that line all in line with the double tops, bull and 3. You want that lovely line going along there. Okay. Once you've got that, making sure you have a simple aim, pull back, and extension. That is the simplicity of darts. If you can get it that simple and you can replicate that, you should see a lot more improvements. 100. Even there you can see that I'm not actually fully extending. It's something that's taking a bit of time to get into my technique. It's very frustrating. Kurt's got it quite nicely. I do envy him. Oh, Oster you git. My life ended by Richard Stanway. That would be fun to see. That was better extension. It was nicely into the dart. That's alright, ton. You can see there though that that first dart that was just above is perfect, because if you have a high tail you can play into that. So let me show you what I mean. If you have a high tail above the treble 20, aim straight at it again, because that's where it's going to be going, is into that treble. If you like to stack your darts, and by that I mean that your entry is a lot more level, you hit below the treble 20, when that comes in it will stack then on top nicely. Okay, so that's what they mean by stacking, that's what they mean by a level entry, and then a high tail, and then playing into the dart. That's why if you play a double up top and you place one on the outside, it's really nice for you to place that marker and go into it. If you have a look at my video on Marker 88, which is a game that I created for training, I train people to play one on the outside so that they can then place that dart into the double. So it gives you a little bit of practice just to have that sort of mindset of not playing on the inside of the double. Oh yeah, actually, guys, let me show you. This is by Twin Dad or Connor, as you can see in the chat. My Love Darts. Twin Dad 180 is on Twitter. Absolutely love it. Thanks very much, mate. Really, really happy with that. You can see that's low with a higher tail, so that's harder to get to. There is a bit of space on the right though, so I will still go at it. Got high. Okay, steady 60, that's all right. If I had been bang in the middle and quite low with the flight high, I probably would have switched then, because it's then harder for me to hit that. Merman is in the house. How's it going, Thornton? For those who don't know, who have only just started following or aren't on Twitter, Thornton Darts is in the chat. If you want some custom darts, he is absolutely superb, great to work with, great guy. His designs are so in demand at the moment because he's just bloody brilliant. Have a look at my darts that he's designed for me. Hopefully they'll be coming soon. Austin, you can post it, mate. It's all good fun. I do appreciate you getting authorization for some things, though, but authorization for Jack's videos, I'm not sure if I'm the one for that. Oh! So, that last dart was what you call a snatch. So I've basically released the dart. I've accelerated more than I would do to try and force something, but in accelerating, the dart has gone past the apex of the throw. So it's always going to be going low, and you snatch the shot because the dart will then drop low. Osty just making sure that everyone knows that I've been done this evening. .61 steady dart, Sammy boy. Oh, 70. Not going to lie, might have been trying to set up the big fish there, but it worked out more favourable. Sorry if I'm behind on the comments, guys. I'm just trying to get through everyone and make sure I respond to everyone. Is that Thornton offering Spanx? Well, it is Friday night. Oh. 1764. 60, 76, 82. Dartboard is holding up well, thank you, Paul, as you can see. No real issues at all. I will probably rotate from the treble 20 soon because I've been playing quite a lot on it and giving it a good bashing. Nothing rude. Oh! 32. I'll show you guys the, for those of you who are new on here. Whoop. There's a load of darts here that you guys can tell me whether you want me to throw, what I think about them. There's more on the back end here, including, oh, I've got to try and turn it around, Got like the darts, ref darts, Agoras, Sigma HS, etc., etc. Ooh, I didn't even see that 140 and then a 67. Nice setup, Sammy boy. Guan! So much better to throw with that confidence. When it hits, then you feel really good about it, and it reduces that arc, like I said, when it goes to the board. So if you're ever trying to get the best throw possible, you want simplicity. Have a good stable base with the forwards weight. Have your aim, pull back, and extend with full extension. That's it. That's all darts really is. I do a little bit of a practice one before I go. I know a lot of other people do. I don't think there's a problem with that. You look at Leighton Bennett, who'll just pick it up and go bang, bang, bang. That works for him. But the more simple you can make your throw and the more direct you can make it, the better your darts should go. Oh, way too late. I actually threw that really... The reason your darts will often go high is if you've released slightly early. If you release slightly early, they leave, they'll travel up and they'll go high. You leave late, you'll snatch and they'll go low. Hello there, Haas. Which day do I normally play in the league? I can't even remember now. I think it's a Friday night. That's what we normally play here anyway for our local leagues, but... Oh God. 80. Yeah, Richard, tell me about it, mate. I've been waiting forever for these bloody darts. Bloody China's taken for ages to send them over. Do I have any darts similar to Go in price? No, I don't think I do. Probably the closest I've got maybe is something like a Paul Lim, or... I have got some Kongs, but I haven't... the new Kongs, but I haven't done the pictures and everything for the reviews of them yet, so I can't throw them yet. Grippy points. I like grippy points, I don't like Storm Surge. So the points I'm using at the moment are the... because it's a Swiss point dart. They might be called... If someone can look them up what they're called, but they were the ones that are in the Rob Cross darts. So they've got diamond on the top, and then they've got fire point rings where near where your dart connects. I can't think what they're called offhand, so someone do me a favour and put that in the chat if you know. My favourite darts, Dartman, are these at the moment, the Solo Generation 3 darts. They've been my match darts for about a year now, maybe over. Maybe a couple of years, I'm not sure. Oh, snatched. Often happens on the last dart when you try and force something to happen. Swiss Point Storms, I think they're called DS. To focus. those of you just joined, I am on Nakka. You can join me on channel 1. H63. $137. Snappy McSnappy points. Yeah, the surge points are just, they were made very, very poorly, so I can't recommend them. They're not a good point. Simple as that. Oh, trying to be cheeky there. 45, 48. Sam would have hated me for that, but Swiss Point DS, that's it. I'm in Nakka channel 1 H63. 54. Bloody tops. Just need to spend all my time practicing tops now. Probably the weakest area of my game, apart from being rubbish at darts, apparently. So my preferred double is actually double 8, so I always set up double 16 and then usually hit double 8. Same as I usually miss double 20 and end up hitting double 10. The double 8 and double 10 segments work quite nicely for me. They're kind of, because I throw quite nicely in a straight line, they're almost the verticals, so 11 and 6 are actually quite good doubles for me, but they're obviously not a good double to finish on. So the 8 and 10 are probably the closest then to be going for. And when I say double 16 is the best to go for those of you who don't know, double 16 if you miss, so double 16, if you miss on the inside, you can then go to double 8. You can then go to double 4 if you miss. You can then go to double 2 if you miss. You can then go to double 1 if you miss. It's the most divisible number down. Whereas, for example, if you're on double 19 and you miss on the inside, you've got 19 left. You can't go for a double unless you hit another odd number. Double 20, you've got inside, you then go to double 10, you go to double 5, so it's only got 3 steps. So that's why double 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. That's why you go for double 16. Thanks, Matador. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, I hit my face. Not that it would have mattered. Oh my god, that's awful darts, Mark. Stop talking when you're throwing. What do I think of the Harrows? Oh, hold on. What do I think of the Harrows points such as the Apex lineup? Yeah, they're not too bad. They're a little bit long for me. So they're okay. I don't have a big problem with them. Do I have any Condor Axe flights? Yes, I do. I have the Axe Neons. I also have the normal Axe as well. Yeah, they're quite nice. I like the all-in-one system. But they do chip a little bit. If you have a very aggressive throw, I don't think they'll last too long. I'm currently using the L style. It works brilliantly for me. These Dimplex ones seem to be made of that material that you get around big boxes, that sort of white material that you have to cut. You can't actually tear it. It's a little bit lighter than that, but it's just a really good flight. Really impressed with it. No score. They look quite good as well, Rob. Quite a nice looking point. Like I say, it depends on how it balances for you. I like a shorter point. I like the dart to really sort of go into the board, but at the same time, on some setups, I like a longer point so that I get more accessibility into the treble. By that I mean that, for example, if you've got a longer point, it's going to be further away from the board, so you can really group these darts tightly like that. Whereas the closer into the board you go, the bottom part of the barrel here starts to touch. So you get less space in that treble. The further away it gets, you've got a lot more room. This effectively starts to open up. So hope that makes sense if people understand that. You're not wrong, Dave. Just have to hit the bloody thing. See what I was doing there, practicing to try and make sure I've got that direct throw going. If you lose confidence, is one of the things that I see go straight away, is that you start messing around with floating the darts, and you see people jumping and trying to get the dart over the dart. Be strong, be definite. Oh dear, this is madhouse time. Let Sammy in here. I don't know why the score's all the way up there. Let me just move that around. It's a bit better. I don't know where my subscriber thing's gone. Weird. Okay. Ooh, I've got a new subscriber. There we go. Let's go back to the stream and the scores. There we go. House of the Mad, indeed. Oh my god, what is that? Go on! Third dart! Up ya! Cheers, Sammy, for the game, mate. I apologise, it was painful. I'm not looking at the stats, that was terrible. Thanks, Sammy, my friend. All the best. Join. Done. Channel 1. There we go. H63 if you fancy joining. Maybe I'll throw a crazy dart. What do we think? How about something very crazy? Doesn't get much crazier than these bad boys. Can you guys see those? Vox, Jaeger, 2. Crazy. Hey Michael. Cheers mate. Bonsoir. Got quite a long point on these ones. Very unique dart. Oh. I should switch to these to go to tops though. Who wants to join and play me? H63 Channel 1 Nakka. Do I have any Loxley Robins? I do, but they are being reviewed very soon, so watch this space. I just can't throw them yet because I need to do all the nice pictures for them. These are an interesting dart. Not many people know about these. These are a Red Dragon touchstone dart, so it's a kind of stone element grip. It's a very, very short barrel there. I've also got the Raptor GT points on, which I don't know if you can see, but it has like an arrowhead point on the end. And a very, very small scallop in the rear. Very, very interesting dart. I've got the nitro stems on them with the snakebite large standard flights. Let's give it a go. These were my match darts for a little while, but I then switched over to a straight barrel shortly after doing the Way model training. I was throwing better with those in the session, simple as that. I was going to say simple as that, and then I'd probably throw in a 180, and they're like, why didn't you use those? These really, really penetrate the board. I don't know many points that that penetrate less than this. Look at me talk about penetration, and then look who I'm playing. The Merman, Zachary Thornton. Let's go, Merman. Let's go. Actually, let me give you the throw. It's only fair. I never played on Nakka 01 before. How do you do that? So go on to Nakka. I think the front page will say a few different options on the bottom. So you click online. Then at the top it will say join, and then you can create your account from there. I think you can link to Facebook or Google and stuff like that. And yeah, join on there. There'll be a channel list, so you can click on which channel you want to go into. Find my name on there, and then enter H63. $180. Come on, Osti, you have to edit that into the 2 I hit earlier on. I'm not using LoveDarts, I'm using Nakka, Ben. Do I have any other smooth darts? Seems to be a lack of them on the market. No, I don't. I'm trying to get hold of some other smooth barrel ones, but once I've got the Loxley, they're going to be pretty sweet as a smooth barrel. Right. Can you imagine 9 darter on the stream? I guarantee you that it won't happen. In fact, I'm betting this is a 41, a 45, or a 26. But I will focus and try. Thinking too much about it now. It's definitely not going to happen. Okay, a 41. I knew it was happening. But you'll also notice my throw there, look, I'm not extending properly at all. And that is what happens. Sexty. Il fait toujours des bons de fun. Dave, you flirting with me? I feel like... In fact, Michael's flirting with me as well. If anyone speaks to me in French, I feel like you're flirting with me. It's just, it's a pretty language, you know? 140, here we go. Thornton's playing games with me now. $100. This is where Zach hits an 11 and claims 110. They are snakebite flights. They're quite nice, right? I really like these ones. They're the hardcore ones with the pink and blue. Really nice. 100, yeah, come off it. Here we go. It's off. 40. You wait, when Zach streams, I'm going to play him. And if he plays like this, fair play. If he doesn't, you're an absolute mug, my friend. Oh, for God's sake! Well, that's going to go well. It started so well. Zach, finish me off so I can at least keep a good average. Is there any rare darts you'd love to have, e.g. Unicorn Lewis? Unicorn Lewis are quite nice. I've seen some go for silly prices on eBay. Oh no, Zach, don't hit an 18. That's a nightmare for you and for me. What am I supposed to go for on 71? Maybe treble 17? Or a 3? A 3! 68. Oh my God, what are you doing? Yeah, this is going well. Zach and I starting absolutely like a rocket and then flat on our faces. But what dart would I really like to have? Rare darts. I mean, I have all the Elysians, so they are extremely rare. Old school, I'm not really too interested in old school. Oh, no, okay. There is one set that I'd like to have. I'd like to have a brand new set of Lewis stone darts, which were a target dart in 23 grams. That would be amazing. Game shot, 1 dart, 22 darts. Good darts, Zachary, good darts. $85. Treble 13, double 16, yeah, I guess so. Bristow red ring, yeah, good shout. Bristow darts are popular. Not too fussed. I mean, I wasn't really into darts when Bristow was a big thing. I appreciate what he did and everything, but for me, it was like, you know, Adrian Lewis. I only started darts 5 years ago myself. Adrian Lewis was still, still around, doing well then, and Anderson and Phil Taylor, of course. Flights loose. Floaty. Floaty McFloatyson. Yes, they did make a stone grip. I've seen the Mark Walsh ones as well, they're nice. That's why I'm throwing these ones as well, you've got the Touchstone, which is an updated stone grip, element grip, really nice dart. They do it in a straight barrel as well, I think 24 gram and 22 gram, they might even do a 26 in it. Keith Deller's target darts were very nice as well, I agree. Not really what he likes to throw, but it's a nice dart. Float to tops. Or very low. Now I floated the last one in. I'll take a cheeky 80 as a result. If you guys pay a lot of attention, watch. I've tried to put my camera to show you the distance so you can actually see whether I'm fully extending or whether I'm stopping 3/4 of the way. You'll notice when I throw 3/4 of the way, I don't tend to throw as consistently. It's really when you're having that extension all the way you get that consistency. You can't put the H63 in yet, Grandy, because I'm in a game. As soon as I come out of there, it'll come up available again. You can click on there to join. Oh, good darts. 1, 2, 1. I threw them well, and that's the thing. I didn't really. Obviously, I saw where they went, but for me, I don't care if I win or lose. What I want to make sure is that I've played well. And by playing well, I don't mean just like having rubbish technique and just getting lucky. I want to know that I've thrown confidently and properly and scored well as a result. And if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I don't mind. Last start was going for the bull. Not good. 29. That's what happens when you mess around and don't have a plan. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like it's kind of the death of a player when they don't, the manufacturer wants you to throw something that you don't throw. What's the point? If it's in a section, for example, with Matt Edgar's, he throws near the rear, and a lot of people don't like how it looks at the rear with a simple ring grip, but that's what he likes. So that's why it's a really well designed dart, because it's not a lot of grip there. It's exactly what he wants, though. On the front section there is where you get really good purchase with the grip if you like a grippy dart on the front. So it's a properly made dart for the player. 131. Where do I go? Oh, 42 left, isn't it? 28, 42. I'm switching darts, that's my excuse. And Zach's just the man. Just going to wind up now so he's hit it. Giving you the game, Zach, come on. There's me saying that I'm good in the line and should hit the 6s and 11s alright, and then I miss it. I aim for double 10, I should hit double 6, that's a fairly common thing. Set himself up well. This is loose. Really weirdly on here, it's got a tiny grip point. It goes tick, tick and does, but then it comes loose again. Not often, but you get that sometimes. There we go, double 10, brilliant. That helps. Come on, Zach, finish me off, mate. Have I come across many cheats playing online? I may have 2 $9 against him. Well, you know, they are out there. I haven't had one in a long time. Good, well, I'd say good game, mate, but we've played a lot better before, so thanks for playing anyway, I appreciate it. Thanks for finishing me off when I'm playing terribly. But all good fun, all good fun. Okay guys, I am out, so if anyone wants to join, channel 1 H63. Switch darts again. Shall I throw now? Come on guys, what should I throw? What should I throw? Otherwise I'll throw these, which are the Raptor. Nice dart with conversion points. There's a soft tip dart. George is the guy who uses these from Japan. Really, really nice guy. Great dart. I've thrown a tailor already. Connor Bastable, good man. This is the guy who designed this for me. For those of you who weren't on the stream earlier on, this is my LoveDarts. I'll take a picture of it and put it on Twitter later on so you can see it again. But steady 60. Connor's going to thrash me. He's been playing so well lately. So whoever wants to play next, be ready. You'll be on. Do I have any Peter Wright? I do, but I don't think they're up here. Yeah, I don't get on too well with the longer Peter Wright darts. $60. $100. Connor, I think you actually played my next door neighbour Ian Plum the other night. He's actually next door. Not as in like the room next door, like the house next door. $100. Now I've got some Mamba Generation 1s downstairs, I think, somewhere. I'll show you another conversion point that's really good. These are a lovely dart, but they're more expensive to get from Japan, so I'll show you another dart which is really, really underrated. Really good dart there. $45. Haven't already, guys? Please subscribe to the channel. Help me get to my 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, I saw the short ones, Dave. I agree, they're an interesting looking dart. I might get them. We'll see. I'm so broke at the moment, and I spent so much money on darts last year. I spent about £900 on the Target launch. Obviously, that included the Target Elysian, which are expensive darts. So. Right, 136. $60. Tried to go over the top, didn't happen. $83, nice darts. Oh, why? Okay, let's see if we can do a showstopper, outer inner. No, nowhere near. What are we? 75, 65, 55. 35, 36. £90 feels like a fortune. I'm not rich, Paul. I'm an idiot in regards to darts. I spend so much money on them. Yeah, so £100 is a fairly standard order for me each time. A darts. Obviously, I have a darts channel, so I'm buying stuff all the time. But this year, because the channel obviously started, I wanted to make sure I got the latest stuff out there. So I just spent so much money on them and tried to do some bonus balls to get rid of them. But then everyone else was doing the bonus balls, and so I ended up stuck with some and not making money on others. And so yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. 40-40, let's see. Not typically good. Tops hitter, that last one was so close. Yeah, Dave, it's probably the biggest issue with my game is my counting. I'm not good at counting. You know, I also suffer. I don't want to get dartitis from any pressure or anything at all. Well played, mate. Well played. And 2 darts. When I'm at the board scoring for people, I tend to use the applications because it's quick and I don't want them to lose time due to me being slow scoring. So it doesn't help. But hopefully, coming back to the leagues, where the standard might be a little bit lower in some of the lower games, I'll have a little bit more practice and hopefully get my darts maths better, because you can, you know, win and lose a game based on how you count. Yeah, that last dart was a perfect example of that that one being a great marker above, I went right at it. It went in underneath, clouted into it, and I got the reward. Last year on darts, how much did I spend? I had a new board. I don't know if I had the surround before then. I think I had this. Oh no, I think I had the light and everything beforehand. So it's probably the Target stuff, the Harrows launch, the Winmore launch, the yeah, it's costly, very costly. But you guys loved it, so worth every penny. Look forward to meet some of you as well when lockdown's finished. I'll see if I can get round and see some of you. 82, good darts, good darts. Terrible last dart. Felt like I was going to go and get that treble then. Made a small adjustment to the left. Turned out to be a big one. Big bloody adjustment. Steady 60. See, whilst it might be frustrating to some people if you're constantly, rimming that treble 20 and it's not going in, as long as I'm throwing it well, I don't mind. That's really the best way you should be, is, compete against yourself to throw well. Don't hate your opponent, they're trying to play a game as well. So, if you play against, progressing yourself, enjoying the game against your opponent, you're going to be a much more sportsman-like player, and, you don't want to be a bad loser or a bad winner. Just sneaked it in there. 64. It's frustrating on those ones, but I didn't actually feel like I threw them badly. The last one I did tiny, a little looping. So my preferred setup on darts at the moment, let me show you after this, Rob. Keep drifting into the ones, really painful to my game. 41. I have two setups I'm using at the moment. The other one's gone. I think Connor can smell the blood now. Looking for a quiet board, any tips? Most of the boards are the same, to be honest. It's how you put it up, how you insulate it and everything as well, because the Shot Bandit Duro system has like a cardboard bit which you put wedges into, and that's quite nice, and it works quite well. The rotor lock system is really good for securing on the Blade 5, but if you're playing on an internal war, the plastic rotor locks really make an echoey sound, so you want to really put something behind as well. Use a yoga mat or something like that to sort of foam out the back and put that in, but using wedges helps quite a lot. If you've got foam wedges to sort of condense the sound, That's helpful. A surround works well for doing that as well. This setup isn't too bad. It's quite, I've had a lot worse. This is probably one of the better ones I've had. Right, 95, eh? Oh, I think I bust it. I have. Oh my god, that was going for a big. That was going for a big 20. I'm going to have to put 0 in there and cry. Don't give me too much hate for that terrible dart, guys. How long will my new darts be? My new custom darts are going to be 47.5mm long. 95% tungsten or 97. I think I asked for 97, but I think Zach forgot and we've gone with 95. I'll check. But yeah. Good darts, Connor, mate. Well played. Appreciate it. Your average is pretty good. Let's have a quick look. 62, that's reasonable. That's really where I like to sit most of the time, but maybe not on a stream when I'm talking too much. Thanks for the game, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you're well. Anyone wants to play me? I am on Nakka, channel 1, password H63, LoveDarts. So, going back to the darts I'm using at the moment. I'm now playing Matty. Give you the throw, Matty. So these I'm really impressed with. These are the ALX 02 by Target. They've got 2 scallop sections in them at the rear and just past the middle at the front. Really beautiful design. Nice. You can throw them at all sections. What I like in a dart is having a good reference point. So if you like to hold in the, in that front section in the scallop, great. You want to hold the middle, you've got that bulbous bit you can feel. If you want to hold just either side of it, you can feel the bulb at the front or at the back, and the rear scallop as well. So there's something for everyone. I'll give these a go. Matty, it's your throw, mate. Nodge me 16 is Matty. Hopefully have a good game, sir. All the best. Hello, new player here. I heard a lot of people talking about being left or right eye dominant and was wondering how to check. Okay, there is a really good check for that. So if you put your hands up to make a triangle shape, okay, put that triangle up against the bullseye in front of you so that you can see the bullseye. Then close one eye and close the other eye. Whichever eye still has the bullseye in it is which eye dominant you are. So for example, when I do this, it's not working well. Okay, so I thought I was left eye dominant, but today it's doing right eye. I wonder if it ever changes. I might be wrong with that, but that's how I was told to check. I don't think it matters too much. The main thing to do when you're playing darts, though, is to make sure you have your alignment so that your leg, you're leaning on that front leg, you shift your weight so that your back heel lifts. You lean into that front foot, that's where the weight is, so that when you throw the dart, your head doesn't move. Because if I throw flat-footed, you get that happening. You can see how my head is moving forwards and backwards. So if you go on that front foot and throw, your head stays still. So that's key. What we started. $16. Thanks, Connor, for the game. Yeah, it was a lovely bust on 95, wasn't it? Cracking bust. Not being rude. $81. Didn't even mind that one because it's actually quite nicely thrown. I should have extended a tiny bit more. It's good to record yourself and see that you're doing things wrong so you can try and make those improvements. Welcome back, Scottish lad. Gwyn! How you doing, buddy? I know you're late, it's alright. Don't worry, mate. It's going well, thank you. No, mate, T-Bertie, I don't get... I'm here to help. I'm here to have fun, to chat darts, to help people, so it's not the same questions all the time. It's a way for us to cope during these really crappy times and for us to get better because, I've been where you are. As a new starter, I've been at the stage where you're going, geez, people who get 60 averages are amazing, I got to the stage of hitting a 60 average and then trying to push out of there. I went into like the late 60s and the early 70s. Then I dropped back all of a sudden to the 55s, 57s. It's a strange old game. What you've got to try and do is minimise and simplify everything so that you can get that consistency and then just get time at the oche and play, It's a game to enjoy and build that confidence. If you lose the confidence, you start wavering and thinking about pressure and thinking about other players, that's when dartitis kicks in. So just really enjoy playing darts. Play against yourself, play to get better. Don't feel that you're being judged. Just enjoy it, throw the arrows, and have fun. That's what we're here for. $125. See, just enjoying it. Guess you do enjoy it when you hit 125. Let's. Do I think 51 180s at 15 is good or bad? Keenan, my friend, you will turn into a pro if you can do that. That is wonderful darts, so keep it going, mate. Keep it going. Scottish lad, there's nothing wrong with putting the challenge out and stuff all the time. If you put it out weekly, I would say though that you don't give anyone else the chance to do it, and it might become a little bit, people aren't going to want, you did it, and then a month later or a few weeks later you did another one. So I would suggest doing it not on a weekly basis. People aren't going to want to do it all the time. If anything, keep them going for a bit longer so that you've got people who are working who don't. I haven't had the chance to find the stuff. If I knew I had a week, I'd probably have more time, think about it, be able to do it. So, 175. $65. How did I find my pub team? I'm in North London and find it hard enough to find a pub with a board. Grandy, I was in Camden in North London. I literally walked around all the pubs to see who had boards, asked them if they had a team, and then played. Simple as that. $58. If I find you guys do that, you'll go like an air stewardess, like 58, or a bingo caller. Sometimes you go Russ Bray, obviously 180, we all try it, but two little duckies, 22. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I knew as soon as that left my hand, I snatched because I was going for the big 20. Oh dear, I was going for the big 20, it left late and I was like, that's going to go in the treble 20. There we go, bust it. What a lovely treble 20 it was. Yeah, if you're in North London, I would say that your Super League team will be wood green. That's probably going to be the closest for you. Well, I'm still trying to get that 65 average, mate. The weird thing with me is that I approach things quite scientifically, and that's not me being arsey. It's like, for example, if I'm looking for a new TV, I will research all the TVs, look at what's the best, look at what my budget is, look at what's slightly more than my budget, and try and make them match. So I'll try and find a good deal and get as best as I can. In the same way with darts, I wanted to be, I wanted to work out what was the best dart to have. Now, it's obviously best suited to me, so I tried all types of darts. I tried bombs, long darts, heavy darts, light darts, long stems, short stems, everything. And I played around for about 2.5 years before I really started to play properly. So it's only really been the last 2.5 years that I've started to progress and play properly. And I'm probably around the 62 average when I'm when I'm playing sensibly. You watch this and you think, oh, maybe not. There we go. Big 20. Ah, third dart. 24 darts. Not terrible, but not amazing. One of the things, if you're new to the game and you're really trying to get your arm in, I recommend just standing there without the dart in your hand, have that aim, pull and extend. And let your finger point at that treble 20. That's where I want it to go. Then add the dart. It's gone high, but it'll get you to make sure that you're throwing. Oh my god, that was a terrible example. I hit my lip when I was doing that because I was trying to force it too much, but it is a good way for you to get your arm in really strong and making sure you're throwing sensibly. God, what a terrible example. Happens sometimes. I left my beer somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Ooh. Don't mind. It was close. It felt good. It was the right level. It's important to make sure you got your weighting right. So they weren't badly thrown at all. Slightly high on one in, and one slightly wide. First bounce out. What a recovery dart! Boom! For those of you who don't have a lot of money, one recommendation on a dart, a straight barrel that is really well priced and a really good dart. These are red dragons. They're called Phantoms. They're very much like the Adrian Lewis dart. Got a simple ring grip and a little bit more micro ring grip at the rear. Also, the Loxley darts have a lot of straight barrel darts in their range that they've just brought out, which are really nice. One of them I particularly like was the, I want to say the Sheriff. I did a review on it, check my channel out. Lovely dart though, really nice to throw. Love the black colouring of it. Great dart. Are these the right darts? Yeah, I picked up the right ones. Snatch that last dart. My right eye is flickering a little bit. Do you get that when you're tired? Get it sometimes. 57. $57. Do you always use trainers or shoes when playing at home? Yes, Jack, and it's important, I think. It's a really good point you bring up. You should practice the same as you play. These shoes, let me show you. Look at the heel on those. Now, these are Adidas Boost. So you've got a fair wedge chunk there. You think if you're throwing that much higher up when you're actually playing compared to when you're practicing, think how much of a difference that makes. So you should always play with footwear, and you should try and play with the same footwear that you're going to play in. Oh, terrible. Bloody darn. Oh my god, okay, here we go. Just floating all over the place. There, I've given you a nice little gift, my friend. If you hit this 170, it'll be amazing. So we'll all spam the chat with how amazing you've done there. But I have hit 8. Woo! Oh, I've entered it on the chat and not in the actual score. There we go. $56. Neil's darts I throw with slippers on, as does Dave. I'd love to see you turn up to the pub with them on, boys. Oh, check you guys out, all getting your Christmas slippers on, eh? I feel left out now. Oh, that wasn't a bad effort. Second dart. Thank you very much, good sir. I appreciate your time, your effort, and your darts. I crept up to a 60. There we go, not too bad. Thank you very much for the game, Matty. Appreciate it, mate. H63, I am in channel 1 if you want a game. Liam Mass, hi, what board do you recommend? Well, funny you should say that. If you head over to my YouTube channel, you will see the best board for the money is what I'm using at the moment, the Mission Samurai 2. Now, I was sent the board by Darts Corner or Mission. They are partly the same company. But I won't lie. Simple as that. I said, you know, thanks guys for sending me, but I'm going to do a review that's based on the truth. I'm not going to sell you on a dud product. I reviewed it. I've said what the pros are, what the cons are, but at $29.99, I think it's the best bang for your buck. I'm absolutely loving mine. It's very, very similar to a Blade 5 if you enjoy the Blade 5. And it just, I think it looks a bit better as well. But anyway, check it out yourself, see what you think. Who am I playing? Neil! Neil, good lad! This will be our first game. I don't know if actually I might have played you on the soft tip Nexus way back in the day, but this will be our first steel tip game. You got the throw, mate. All the best. No, I do completely believe you. As soon as you finish the game, a lot of the time you'll be relaxed. One of the things that people don't realise is in practice, you throw your 3 darts, you get them, you come back to the hockey, you throw your 3 darts again. If you've just come from throwing them and you've reduced that time, you are going to be better than if you're playing against an opponent which slows your rhythm down. So I do always recommend when you practice, wait for the computer to finish, then throw. Let's do it. Oof. 60. I'm actually going to switch now to my solos. Actually, no, I'll throw the red dragons. Why not? I'll throw the red dragon phantoms. Nice dart to throw. Any chance of a game later? Yeah, we could probably fit one in, Callum. I'm on Nakka. So if you type in Nakka01 on the internet, sign up to that, go into the lobby. You need to go into channel 1. You need to find me, which is LoveDarts, and then type in H63, which is the password. You can't do it until I'm in the lobby. Ooh, flight's gone flying. 60. See if I can find it. Ooh. Oh, hello. Well, thanks, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. I don't stream too often. I'll try and do a little bit more this year. It is one of my aims, but appreciate it, mate. $60. Wonder what my average is. Neil banged in a ton. Monster. Good player, Neil. Check out his channel, Neil's Darts. If you're not subscribed already, go over, check it out. Lots of reviews, lots of good content. Lovely guy, and he does a lot of streams as well, so get a chance to play against him. The only thing with these darts is you can only score 60 apparently. Odd flights, yeah, unfortunately, because I have about 60 sets of darts and flights that go all over the place, sometimes very rarely I do have odd flights, but this set I've just picked up. Obviously my darts I'm using for my matches are all matching, but as I'm picking up other flights all the time, I can't be bothered to switch them over and switch them back, so you'll have to deal with it, I'm afraid. If the OCD kicks in, just pretend I meant them to be the same. Oh, come on. This is getting silly now. I'm averaging a 60. Bang on 60. Yeah, Neil's Darts does a lot of soft tips, so this is a strange thing for him. You're playing the real game now, Neil, mate. You have to step your game up, son. None of this super massive segment stuff. You've got to find that treble 20. I haven't done it yet, but you got to. $59. Should have banged in another. Another 60, but oh well. There is nothing wrong with steady 60s. I completely agree. Just frustrating when you don't find the odd treble here and there. You know, it can really affect your game. You know, someone ends up being on the score on the treble, and that's it. You're not in the game anymore. Tomorrow's Sunday, the dress of Bullseye and Brewskis. Yeah, I heard about that. Might try and check into that. Do you know what time that is, Dave? UK time. Is that a 1-2-1? Cheeky, Neil. Bloody cheeky, mate. Hey, I found one. Might be too late, but I found one. I use the dimpled L's, or have you tried the regular ones, cami flights? Now, I don't like the camis. They're quite a soft material, and I tore it very quickly. And I don't have an aggressive throw, so some of my friends who have very, very strong aggressive throws, I can imagine them absolutely shredding the camis. So I have some. I've used them a little bit here and there, but I don't go on with them as well as the Dimplex. The Dimplex for me, the way the Dimplex works is the same as a golf ball. So each of those divots, when the air travels across the divot, it goes into the divot and it slows down as the air goes in. So it slows down. When it comes back up again, the faster travelling air will hit it and push it back into the next one. So it basically keeps closer to, you imagine the ball as it's travelling along, it will have a wake behind it which is quite large. Now if it's hugging the ball, it will create a much thinner wake behind it, which means that it will travel truer and longer. So you get a much quicker dart to the board and a lot more stability. So that's the science behind the Dimplex. I use the standard Dimplex as well, which I liked beforehand, but the L style are next level. They're really, really good. Really recommend them. Go over to Lone Wolf on Twitter. I think it's Lone Wolf 180. His name's Johnny Cree, Custom Dart Flights. He works with Helios in the Netherlands, who do some of the best printing work in the game. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Go over there and have a look, and they're starting to do the L style Dimplex printing as well, which will be brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Right, 42. Okay. Oh, bloody awful. 36, 46, 44. Is that right? Have I done that wrong? Hold on. 10 for the 32, hit the 16, went for double 8. I should be on 8 left. 34. Oh god, I've hit that wrong. 34. Okay. My maths left me there. 1 AM UK time. 1 AM? So literally in a few hours? Is it Sunday? 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Whoa, he does it on the last dart! Hooray! Boom! Actually, I don't want to do boom, that replicates. Yeah, I don't want to do that. 8. That's not my thing. Could do an MVG kind of. Boom! It's the first of 2, Neil. You've got another chance, mate. Another chance. Oh god, definitely another chance. $45. Some sort of beer thing. Well, Dimplex actually, you can get those in the standard Dimplex. I love beer. Need to slow down a bit, I think. My actual throw, I'm rushing a little. I've not looked at any of my Twitter yet. I know that there's a video on there of me. There we go. I don't want to upset people. I'm going to switch my darts. I'm not throwing brilliantly with those anyway. I'm going to switch to my solo Gen 3s. Hopefully I can adjust reasonably quickly. Yeah, completely agree, Chris, mate. Johnny Cree's the man. $100. Back to good old reliable. Oh wow, okay. Peter 762033. Let's have a look. I know someone's laughing right now. 55. Fred, Emily. Probably Verity more likely, or it could even be Jess. Got myself a new Blade 5 and the surround. Just hit my first 100 plus checkout. My missus shit herself. I went full Jezzy in my room. Nice, Adam. Oh, good darts, Neil. Hi, Shane. Good to see you, pal. Sometimes we all throw a cheeky treble 12 going for the middle of the board. Why not? Yeah. Oh well. 57. Quite hot. I really should open the window. Oh! Went for the bullseye. 54, 64, 74, 54, 94, 91. Good evening, Worsley, my good friend. How are you? Can't call you Graham. I mean, I can call you Graham, but my dad's name's Graham, so it just feels weird. But I will. Big one. Go on! In 3, good sir. Thanks very much, Neil, my friend. Lovely to see you on the stream. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it, mate. How do we do stats-wise? 59 almost. Not horrendous. My first 9 wasn't much. Yeah, it was a fairly even game, really. It's not... doesn't show quite how we played there, mate, but that is typical in darts. Okay, so back in channel 1, password H63 if you fancy playing. Which flights should I use with a long stem? Probably a larger standard flight, to be honest. You can get away with it because it's further away from the actual barrel, so you don't get as many collisions, but the larger standard flight will allow it to stabilise more. The longer the barrel, the potentially it's harder to stabilise and you need a larger flight. Don't worry, Neil, mate. You haven't played Steel Tip as much, so I appreciate the game. Callum Dot is next. Let's go, Callum. I've given you the throw, sir, so after you. Thanks, Joel. Yeah, the checkout felt quite good there. I had a much more consistent, accurate go at it. Obviously, I'm playing a little bit more and talking less, so you sort of get into it a little bit more. Whenever you play a YouTuber, though, don't judge them too much. They're trying to entertain and keep everyone happy whilst playing as well, and the stopping and starting is quite difficult. So give us a little bit of slack. Not horrendously thrown, fairly close. Good weighting. God, I need a drink. I have to grab a drink in a sec. The camera's incredibly still. Must have got shot of Phil. Now Phil, actually, let me introduce you to Phil. This is Phil here. So Phil is a tracking kind of gimbal kind of thing, which I use for sort of taking my shots, and I've only done one video actually where it tracked me, so I set myself to be tracked, but this is actually Phil. It wasn't Phil Taylor. Not that you ever thought that Phil Taylor was in my house recording on his retirement, but there we go. Alright. 81 and 60 from Callum. It's a great start from Callum. I feel like I'm doing the Darts Wolf Challenge. Great start! The steady 60. What I might do after this is go grab a drink quick, and I'll change it to one game so that I can get a few more players in, because I'm having a few people message me asking if I can play afterwards. So I'll set it to one game afterwards rather than the first of two, so we can get a few more people in. 100. Probably should have switched, but I'm happier with a big 20 than going for a treble 19 and hitting the 3, which I quite regularly do. How's the treble 20 holding up? It's taken quite a bashing. It's not doing bad at all. There's only a few very small strands of sisal there. Very small. And a good tip for you guys, actually. Good tip. If you want to make your board look better and last longer, Sharpie on the black sections makes it look so much better. I'm not going to do that for this because I want to show you guys probably in a couple of months what the wear is like on the Samurai 2, so that I'm giving you a true and accurate representation of how it's lasted, but it's looking pretty good so far. Right. Oh, just let go of that a tiny bit early and it jumped. 60. What's with all the Connors and Callums? I seem to be bumping into so many Connors and Callums on the darting world. Seems to be a popular darting name. What you got, Callum? Come on. 59. Steady darts, mate. Steady darts. Oh, I just let that one go. Terrible dart there. I have quite a lot of people messaging me saying, when you play this, do you ever worry about people cheating? Well, what's the point? There's no point whatsoever. You know, it's a waste of your time and a waste of my time. You know, I'm going to throw. I don't care whether I win, whether I lose. We're just having a bit of fun here. We're having a chat, having a throw. Play your darts and score them how they go, because you know you want to improve, and you're not going to improve if you ever fake it. So, I'm not saying you are, by the way. This is just how I'm responding to what other people have said. Camera's incredibly still. Must have got. Oh no, I've read that. Hello, Jack Thomas. Welcome to the stream. We've been going for a little while now. I'm a bit hot. Need a drink. I'll get a drink in a minute, and then I'll do single games against people on Nakka 01. Oh, mic 5. Sneak the last one. 85. That'll do nicely. 104. He's gone 34. So leaves 70. Ah! Okay, what are we at? 80, 65. $50. So, when you throw a double one and you're trying to correct it, don't end up hitting double 17. That just absolutely ruins everything. 35. Oh my, 15. Oh, 7. And I hit a 16. I think I'm bust, you know? 34. Yeah, I'm bust. Should have gone for bull. Would have had 3 darts at it then, at least. What would you prefer? A big treble hitter and always far in front so that you can finish the simple doubles? Or an average player and always behind but always takes out the big finishes? I mean, if someone's scoring heavily all the time, I don't like playing against that. It can sort of really get you down. But if you feel like the game's lost, sometimes you relax and you play better. So, you know, it's annoying to lose to a big finisher, but I'd rather play against a big finisher, because if they've done it, fair play to them. But it's worse to play against a heavy scorer and be like, oh god, how am I going to do this? Right, let's do this the proper way. This should be 18, double 16. 18. Double 16. When you say it, it's easy to do. Into. Crept in on that double 16 though. Right on the wire. $83. Didn't even really mind that treble one. Look how close it is to the treble 20, and I threw it well. So, like I said, I never care about losing or winning. What I care about is throwing well. You got Mr. Dot. 41, steady standard. This looks like I'm going to do the same. No, creeped in with a treble. 81. Maybe I'll give the darts ref darts a throw. You guys haven't seen them. They're the darts ref darts. Also got the points that Jack gave me kindly. Got the silver, red and black. I will take off the medium stems though. They don't really suit my throw at all. Can I get in there? Oh! Can. I was somehow able to avoid that treble 20. Like opposite ends of a magnet, that was. Hey, another Love Darts live stream. Hey, Liam Corbett, lovely guy. How you doing, Corbs? Jack Thomas, what darts do I use? I use the Generation 3 Target Solo Japanese darts. You have to import them from Japan. They are available in America as well. So they're a Swiss point dart, 20 grams. Although my darts, when they come out, will be similar to those, but there'll be a 23-gram version, which is my preferred weight. There we go, 81. Not bad, not bad. Corbs, have you got the missus a have you got the missus a dartboard yet? You Grinch? Bugger, 40. Didn't even think about that. Should have done the 18 to leave the 157. Left myself on a non-finish. What am I doing? Terrible, terrible boy. Fair enough, mate. You've got a little bit of time there. 45 from Colin. Uh, 60, 77, 83. Silly boy. I would have to play with soft tips with the wee ones about. Yeah, that's fine. You can play soft tip on a steel tip board, to be honest. I do it quite a lot when I wanted to keep it quiet after 11 with my neighbours. Do I pay attention to what my opponent is scoring, good or bad, or just when they get into check range? I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I'd like to think that I don't, or all the time I try to just play my game and focus on what I'm doing. But there will be times sometimes where you look at your opponent's board and you kind of want to know whether you're ahead to decide whether you're going for, setting up, or whether you're going for the out. So it is important to sometimes look, but try and play your game. Try and focus on what you're doing. If you've got another focus on what they're doing, you're not. There's a chance of you not playing a game. So 73, right. I don't know what out I should be doing on 73. Not a 6. That's for sure. That right? 6. I've got to miscount, haven't I? 6 leaves 67. That's the ball. 1 and 1. Awful. 18. Happens when you're talking. 24. Got a repointer the other. I missed Cal's 139. Good score, mate. That was a nice little score to get you down. Got a repoint the other day, so I've put the Red Dragon Red Collar points on my Darts Ref set and Black Storms on my Winmore Pulsars. Nice, yeah. The designer repointer is actually really good. It's very basic, but it works really well. I had the Target repointer, the expensive one, but it was second hand, and I think it was slightly off line, and it started bending my points, so I didn't have a good experience with it. The cheap one worked fine, so I just used that. Same as all of them, though. You can get the Mission one, you can get the Designer. There's who's the other brand that do them? There's a few. They're just the simple, screwing ones. They're about this big as a block of metal with the centre point, and then you screw that end. It takes them in and out. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, once you're on Nakka 01, we'll have a game next time, mate. All the best. Oh dear, might have just busted it. going for a big 17. That's how good you are, you know. I'm so good, I hit trebles when I don't need to. Oh! In 22. Good darts, Callum. Good catch up there with the 1-5. I think it was to get you down to the 55, mate. Okay, the decider. And then I will change my Nakka to one leg, so if people want to play, they can have a quick game before the end of the night. What's the time? I have no idea how long. I think I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Not bad. $100. What do you guys think of my surrounder? So Mission and Darts Corner sent me. So we got the Darts Corner bit on the top, and then they nicely printed that on me. Didn't even know they were going to do it. They just sent it to me. I thought it said plain on the surround. If you have a look at my video that I released lately, you'll see on there, and I was complete shock. It was lovely. Nice little gift during crappy times. Hashtag Corona, hashtag 2021, the same as 2020 at the moment. Easy fun. So it's important to know when you throw firmly, but keep it the same firmness if you can. If you start trying to really force it through on that last dart, especially, you'll snatch and the dart will drop. Worried about scratching them, so wrapping the kitchen roll before gripping the point. Yeah, I do the same as well. I try and use something a little bit more than kitchen roll to try and make sure, because sometimes when you grip it hard, it'll just indent as well. I did it to the points on the darts ref points, but it happens sometimes. Yeah, man. So, guys, if you haven't seen Daniel Deering, I don't know if you can put a post up, Daniel, but he's got such a cool man cave, which I'm going to hopefully try and visit when this is over in Braintree. Looks really, really cool. Cheers, Chris, bud. See you soon, mate. $100. It's nothing better than when, like, the World Darts is on, you know, and you're really geared up. You get there and you get to your rocking, you start throwing, you have a few drinks, you start scoring, you think, yeah, I could be a pro. And then you throw a 26 and you think, yeah, maybe not yet. $48. $88. Oh, what an awful floaty last dart. Embarrassing. How you doing, Callum? 196. Want at least a good steady 60 here to give you a nice chance. Ton would be nice. 80 works. 94. Or is it going to be a 41? 43, there we go. That's what always happens. I feel for you, mate. I feel for you. God. 82. 82 is probably the only time that I ever go bull double 16. Because it's 82, but I mean go for a bull. I just like it because it obviously sets up the double 16. 25, 42, 49. Do I think it's a bit harder when you're a short person? I'm 5'7", and throwing up seems so much harder than something at my height, like tens. No, so Peter, height is a complete misconception with darts. Okay, you look at Phil Taylor; he's not a tall guy at all. You know, he doesn't, he doesn't have to float. He has obviously, through the science of darts, he's looked at actually power. So if he can go as strong as possible, you know, the shortest space between two points is a straight line. So if he can try and make his throw as minimal arc as possible, that will give you the most consistent results. Because if you're trying to think about how to arc going into your how you're arcing your darts, I'm trying to make sure I'm in the screen here. If you think about how it arcs, as well as how how hard you're throwing it, how high, how much you're dipping, you're thinking of too many things. You want to throw it as straight as possible. If it drops a tiny bit, that's what you're working with, and just go direct. So if you release the dart early, if I release it early, I can release it here, and I can hit the ceiling. So there's no issues with actually hitting the board. I can do that easily. So just because you're 5'7", you can hit anything you want to hit. It's all about how you release the dart, when you release that dart, and strong. You know, I recommend the stronger you can throw it, the better. But don't you don't need to strain yourself and throw it and hurt yourself. It's just keep that strong straight line and definite throw. 40. Here we go. Nowhere near. Forgot this was such a close match now. Yeah, Jockey Wilson was small, correct. Try and put one up high, and then I go ridiculously high. Ugh, I hate tops. Ooh. Oh, first dart. I say first dart is like the 7th dart, but there we go. Thank you very much, Callum. Good sir. Thank you for the match. 58. So yeah, I've been floating around the 58, up to 60 at best tonight. So not amazing, but not bad. Well, yeah, we're streaming, so. Right, guys, let me quickly change my Nakka to one webcam, one leg. Done. Okay, I'm in on channel 1. I'm quickly going to grab a water. I'll be back literally 20 seconds. Someone join. I'm back. Ah, that's better. Let's get these darts ref going. Change me stems on them. Let's put some shorter stems on them. Don't worry, Callum, mate. It happens to the best of us, mate. We're all here for fun and we all get through it, so. Right, let's go with some short Dimplex stems. I'll put the darts ref flights on them as well to give it as much tail lift as possible. Who fancies a game? H63 Nakka, Channel 1. Someone come join, let's have a game. Yeah, I enjoy the some of the classics, Peter. Good fun. Alright, darts ref darts, incoming. I need to take the other ones out really. I'll smash them up. To open these flights up, they're a little bit flat, so that sort of travel to the air like a weird bomber then. Okay. Not bad. Anyone going to join me? Not me on. Oh, I can. Splendid. Take my board this weekend. You guys have any questions for me? Anything you want me to throw? Anything you want to see? God. Do I have personalised flights? Not yet. I have some that are being designed, and we'll see if they come out good, which I have no doubt they will. I'll probably order some more, just want to see how I get on with them. Peter Allen is come to play. What shall I throw with? What shall I throw with? Let's have a look. Let's throw with... Okay, I'll go different. So what I'm going to throw here, these are the Sigma HS darts, and they look like R2-D2. And these are actually 25 grams, which I don't typically throw a 25 gram dart. But yeah, we'll give them a go. Why not? Peter, I'll give you the throw, good sir, so when you're ready you can start. Should we give these a quick practice, just so I know what the hell I'm throwing? Okay. Peter Allen, calling Peter Allen. Your darts are ready for you, good sir. 60. Good stuff. Ooh, it is a 140. Wasn't sure if that top dart had gone in, but as you can see there, sneaked in a cheeky 140 first throw. Oi oi, someone's come to play. Does Flo have the Sigma? Yeah, she does. Flo has the Sigma HS as well. $58, nothing wrong with that, good sir. 100. Who is my favourite PDC player? Okay, so my favourite PDC player is probably still Phil Taylor. Ben Francis in the chat, you can see there. We went to an exhibition to see him in Norwich, and we were so starstruck when he was outside going in. We were like, oh, Phil, hi, and he just went in, which was quite embarrassing. But there we go. So Phil, Dirk van Dijvenbode is just amazing. I love his attitude, his whole persona, his behaviour, his auberginius situation. Focus on his throw. This happens when you talk. 24. Japanese player Kieta Ono, who is known as Solo, who obviously I have my darts from, so he's my favourite dart. That's my favourite dart, so he's therefore one of my favourite players as well. Don't get to see him as much. I watch the super dart stuff, which is soft tip stuff, but yeah, really enjoy watching him. He's got a good throw as well. I enjoy Gary Anderson. Peter Wright's a local boy, so I'm a big fan of Peter Wright. Yeah, I think they're my favourites. I might have missed someone. Ben might be able to remind me if I like someone else. Yeah, Dirk's Walk, and what a banger. Absolutely, Joe. Oh, 85, 85. Peter, you're sneakily consistent there, my friend. Oh, Mardle. Okay, yeah, obviously. Wayne Mardle. That goes without saying. Goes without saying. Mardle's my boy. Although I don't know from his boy, he's got so many boys. That sounds so weird, but obviously he's joking around where he was like, with MVG's like, oh, I heard that Devin Peterson's your boy. I thought I was your boy. And Mardle's like, I don't know what to say to that. His boys are obviously Sherlock and Watson, his dogs. Always set up the big fish as well, 182. Oh, come on, that was a ton all day long. Not throwing properly though, I'm watching myself and I'm only going 3/4 of the way. That's terrible. Come on, Marky. All the way. All the way. All the way. Good darts, 98 to leave 72, very nice. Still not all. Last dart was probably the best dart I threw there. I watched it, yeah, it was. $62. Oh dear. Leaves. 666. Ouch. I guess. Hello Tristan, do I play county darts, Mark? No, I don't. I'm not quite at that standard yet. I'm probably Super League standard-ish now. 22 darts, good leg my friend. Thanks very much Peter, I like that. That was a good little game we had there. 69, 68, yeah. Could have obviously had it on the finish there, but such is life. You can't always get what you want. Channel 1 guys. Nakka, my password is H63 if you fancy playing me. My camera not in straight line. You talk about the one here. Unfortunately I can't elevate it, it's just on the unit that I've got here, so I apologise, but the other one should be reasonable to the board. Probably up, pointing up to the ball a tiny bit, but it's not too bad. Yeah, Peter, happens, mate, happens. Nice setup for the 170. Board camera looks weird. What looks weird about it? Let me know what looks weird, I'll see if I can improve it. Alright, what shall I throw in next? Oh, okay. A popular dart, a very good looking dart. I will throw with Raymond van Barneveld, Generation 2. I think they're 23 or 21 grams, I can't remember. So this is something you'll notice as well. If you look at the flights here, they're a little bit flat. They're not pressed out properly to make the full proper cross. And it can make a difference because if they're flat, you often get like that flatter entry into the board like that. So I always recommend pinching your flights when you first throw them, or when you've retrieved them, go back and make sure they're in the right shape. Good little tip. You boys. I prefer these to the Generation 3, which in my review I said they kind of zipped. Which when I was holding onto this, it's got micro grip. So when I threw it, it just slipped. Not brilliant, but there we go. What's my next review set coming up? That will spoil the surprise, Stephen. I actually had not a set of darts that I was reviewing coming up. The review's probably going to be ready tomorrow morning, but unfortunately I have to delay it a bit because I need some details from someone to finish it off. So I will get probably another couple of reviews done this weekend. I've got an interview hopefully next week. I've got a versus coming up, which is going to be quite good fun, I think. I might do a summary video on some of the other stuff that I've been sent, so you can see, for example, like the Twin Dad 180 LoveDarts picture here. I also got the CG Sportswear shirt, and a few other bits that it's harder to make a full review on, so I put a few bits together and just talk about them and talk about the companies and the YouTubers and stuff. I think that'd be quite nice for people to have that. Yeah, I've got quite a lot. I've got 27 videos planned at the moment, and I've got a lot more coming in as well, so watch this space. Oh, here we go, Benji! Right, what do I throw with against Benji? What do I throw with against Benji? Something a little bit special to throw against Benji. I wonder if I even have. I was going to play with my midgy cricket darts, but no, he's going to want a proper game at least. Right, what will I throw with? I will throw with some mission darts. I will throw with, I think they're called Kuros. It's been a while since I remember what the name was. I think they were called Kuros darts. It's a conversion dart, really, really nice though. I don't have the cell darts yet, mate. I really wish I did, but I don't. Oh, let me give you the throw, Benji. What's my opinion on the Swiss points? I think it's a great idea, and I got some bollards when they came out and snapped 4 in about a month. Heard they've been straightened since then. I had them from the start, Peter, and I had the Swiss point darts. I had some. What else did I have in them? I mean, my match darts are Swiss point. I love the Swiss point system, and you know, if they do snap, you can obviously sort them out. But I think if you have a very aggressive throw, perhaps maybe they'll break more. And if you do have a metal, sorry, not metal floor, a concrete floor or a hard floor, maybe that will be a problem. But I really like them personally. I know some people have problems with them, but the DS points, one of the best points I've thrown with. It's got the diamond grip on the front, which is brilliant, and the rings at the top end where my fingers sit for the grip, brilliant, absolutely perfect for me. Really should have had a practice first for these, but there we go. 55. Benji taking advantage of my weaknesses there. Cell darts. Yeah, got some good content coming up, mate. Really good. I'm really excited for the channel. Stuff that I've got coming up is going to be great. Making lots of really, really good contacts. So yeah, hopefully some really good things to come. You're going to buy them? Yeah, they're a great dart, Joel. From everything I've heard about them, very, very popular, and it's good to have a 32 gram, I think, in your collection to play around with and get used to and stuff anyway. So yeah. 85, Benji. What are you playing at, mate? What are you playing at? Tried to float it, but I'll take a standard 60. I'll have to catch you up. Have I ever done any reviews on Shark or Razor grip? Not sure if any of the darts did have Shark grip yet. If not, I will do some. I have, like I say, I've got 27 videos. Downstairs I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I've got 11 sets of darts that I've probably half of them I haven't even recorded yet. Other ones I've recorded, but then I've had other things to do, so I haven't put them on to edit them yet. So I've got loads and loads of content. So I'm not stuck for ideas. If anything, I'm struggling for time because I do a full-time job as well. But there we go. More subscribers and the more chance I get to monetize the channel, easier it's going to be for me to put a little bit more time and effort in. But for now, it's fun. As much content as I can get out for you guys, I'll do. But let's see. 26, that's better, Benji. I like that. Oh, I say I like that, and then whap in a 22. Oh, I talk too much. It's not about the darts this game, evidently. I snapped one Swiss point when I took dart off the board. And it bend against the wire. Good so far. Yeah, smooth Swiss point is horrendous, Neil. I completely agree. Completely agree. $97. Look forward to see what's coming out on your channel, bud. Yeah, it's looking good, mate. Got plenty of stuff, and let me know what I hope you've got loads of stuff coming out as well. Should be good fun year, hopefully. Smooth are so slippery on fingers when they get sweaty. Yeah, I just hate smooth. They're just pointless. You only just realised you weren't subscribed, Peter. The shock of it, son. Click that button. Help me get there. Neil, I have did a review on shark grips. Oh, I see. Trying to steal people from me, are you? I see, Neil. Cheeky git. Let's have a look. Oh, great setup, Benji. The old 169, eh? $97. Check out that 170 there. Woo -hoo. That's how you do it, mate. That's how you do it. Dumpty 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 dum, pop goes the weasel. Don't know why I did that. Why not? Fixed it now. Great content. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate it, mate. Try to have fun and entertain. That's the thing. We're all going through a crap time in lockdown, so it's nice to have some. Well, we've got lots of content now. Obviously, I should get the. Do you know what? Just for fun, and just because it would be amazing if it happened, I am getting out the Matthew Edgars. Now I've hit 2 170s with these bad boys. I don't think it's going to happen cold. If it does happen, this is going all over the internet. But let's see. Hi Joel. Hi Nigel. Big pressure indeed, mate. Big pressure indeed. Oh no! How close! How good! I can't believe the first two went in. Oh. Oh dear, someone get that. Oh, that effort was so close. I switched to the Edgars. These are 170 machines. No cheat, no chance, Neil says. Well, I just proved you that was so bloody close. If Osty was on here, he'd be sticking that all up bloody over Twitter as well. Oh, the pressure. I was like, don't say anything after the first dart's gone in. Let's go that second one. That went in. Third dart, I was like, oh my god. You can feel it. Oh, that's terrible dart. I'm on 46. Oh, so close. 33. Joel. I know, mate. I was like... Yeah, stone face after the first 60. Someone... That would be like this. First dart. It's gone in. Don't look at the camera. People are watching. This is going in the one. Oh my god, it's another treble 20. What am I going to do? I'm going to throw a 1 on my third dart. A bloody 1. Rob, how you doing, buddy? You just missed my 170, mate. It was massive. Everyone was cheering. There was beers going flying. People are like, this is like the World Series, mate. I'm joking. I hit the first two and bloody missed it. What? Bugger off, Benji. Take a picture, send it to me, mate. If you did, that is amazing. Well bloody done. But, unreal darts, mate. Unreal darts. Right, let's have a look at your stats. Well, it's not a 69 average, mate. You got a 62, but that's bloody brilliant, mate. Well done. Well done. Hey, Ant. Love the stream. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Come and play me if you fancy. I'm on Nakka. So, NO1 online in channel 1. And the password is H63. Come and give me a game. Oh, can't believe I missed that 170. On stream, that would have been probably my darting highlight, I reckon. On stream, hitting the 170 against Ben Francis. Unreal darts. Should have gone for it, really. Rob, you caught the end of it when I hit the one. Damn it! Revenge with Benji is what we want. Yeah, yeah. We want a live match of that. Fusky. Here we go. Who is Fusky? Anyone in the chat called Fusky? What's the heaviest dart I've thrown? I've thrown a set of 30 grams, which were just some oldies. They were a bit weird. They weren't very good. I'm looking forward to trying the 32 Searles. Vox also do the heaviest legal weight dart that you can throw, which is, does anyone know? Have a guess. Fusky, I'll give you the throw, mate. What am I going to throw? Okay, actually, I'm going to throw a dart. Let's throw. Okay, let's give these a throw. I am going to throw Adrian Lewis. I think they're the Stone Generation 2 darts. If I can find them. Oh, there we go. We've upset people with old flights here. 50 is correct, guys. 50. 50 is the heaviest legal dart you can throw, apparently. These are a nice dart. Really nice dart. I've done all the recording for this, but I haven't done the review with them. I need to put it in the system. Lovely new points on these Swiss points. You can, I don't know if you can see, and it'll take me a little bit of time for it to maybe focus and stuff, but there is a diamond etching on the front, which means that it will grip the board really, really well. It's also then got ring grips at the top, so if you leave your finger, I leave my finger on the outside here, so it grips really nicely for me. And this has like the stone blasted bits inside, so it's a really nice grippy dart. I mean, that will fade. It's not. It's a treatment on the dart. It's not the actual cut grooves, but it's a nice dart. Nice dart. Okay, so Manuel Fuscaldo, I believe this is you. Fusky, 100, good start. Probably should always ask for 3 darts to at least know what I'm throwing, just to feel what's in my bloody hands. Whenever you try a new set of darts, never judge the first 3 that you throw, because you're just getting used to what's in your hand, you know? $100 and then a 26. Fusky, that is exactly what happens to every bloody dart player in the world. It's so annoying, right? Have a nice start and then you get a bloody 26. And it could be a nice 26 as well. It could be one of those ones that's like either side of the wire and could have easily been a 180 by millimetres. Great dart. God, that clouted. 41. I've seen some 40-gram darts in Carnarvon Darts Shop, but that's madness. Freaking bombers wouldn't play with them at all. Yeah, it would be good fun to kind of see what the difference is. I'm interested to see how the cells go. 24-gram does of darts for Christmas off my mate who happens to be Does' nephew. Nice. Put my L-style flights on them and throwing better, but still not that great. L-style flights and stems, brilliant. I really recommend them, guys. What are you playing on? Sandy Ettles. I'm playing on Nakka, Channel 1. If you type in Nakka Darts, it will take you to the site. I'm playing on Channel 1 under LoveDarts. My password is H63 to join when I'm in the lobby. Look at that lovely line. It's only a 60, but they were thrown really nicely. Look at the consistency there. I'm still not extending fully. My throat is not up to scratch yet. Full extension. Full extension. Full extension. Oof. Went high on that last one, apologies. I'll take the 80. It's a fairly straight line, so I'm not going to apologise. What you got for me, Fusky? Bet not many 180s with a 50-gram dart. Yeah, you'd imagine the space in there is going to be tricky, right? Fusky, my friend. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. It just sounds a bit Russian. Maybe it's like husky. Fusky, are you drunk? Are you having vodkas? What you doing, my friend? Your turn to throw darts. Come on, you beat me. If I'm insulting anyone with my terrible Russian accent, I apologise, but it's a bit of fun. Oh, you're Italian, are you? Yeah. I work with a lot of Italians. There's lots and lots of passion in hands. Manuel, you got time to. If you got time to chat, friend, you got time to throw. What are you doing? Having a cheeky beer? Oh, come on! Throw the darts. People are waiting. I'm gonna practice. Got this stuck in well. These points are really good. Really like these. Aha, he's back. 81, good darts. Oh, 60. You're still favourite for the game, my friend. Still favourite. This is the longest time I think of an evening that I haven't looked at my phone. Like, when I say looked at my phone, like obviously I know you saw me there looking on it, but I'm not actually going into any of the messages. I'm just seeing if there's anything like crazy important on there. Sandy, you won't probably see me on Nakka right now because I'm in the middle of this match, but as soon as I come out there, if you're on Channel 1 online, you should see Love Darts come up, so have a look after. Come on, Fusky! I'm probably taking the mickey out of him. I find out he's actually like like pipe, and you just... 59. God. Oh, why the 3? Such an awful dart. Felt it roll off my thumb as it left. Oh God, I'm not staying in the right position to do that. Terrible darts, 40. I actually had a dream once, probably about a month ago, that I was streaming, and I threw these darts, and I was like, "Oh, terrible darts!" And I was throwing Phil Taylor's in the dream, and then Phil Taylor in the chat went, "Oi!" And I felt horrified. Can you imagine if there's actually a pro player watching? And I didn't obviously at that point mean terrible darts. I just said terrible darts is in the way I'd thrown them, but he was just like, "Oi!" Fun dream anyway. There you go. 1, 3, 4. Right. Oh God, I floated that all through. I'm playing so bad now. Maybe 227. Need to stop talking while I'm throwing. I'll switch darts to something different after this as well. 40, nice setup. 107. Let's not do it this time. 61. Pressure's on you. Pressure's on you. Always got a chance now. I need to concentrate. Here we go. Terrible dart. Oh. You're gonna miss, at least set it up. Sandy, I think you have to log in. I'm not sure. I do log in. I think I just use my Facebook or something to log in. Oh, he does it first dart. I say first dart. It's actually like the millionth dart there. But thanks very much, Frisky buddy. Unlucky with the finishing. You were there before me, buddy, and you deserved it. But keep your chin up. Thank you for the game. Come join me again and play on a live stream at some other point. Right, I should be available now. So I think that Ant wanted a game and Sandy wanted a game. So if you guys are in the lobby now, LoveDarts will pop up. You will be able to play. I am going to throw something a bit different now. I'm going to move over to... Where are they? Yeah, let's give these a go. The Makaras by Mission. I reviewed these, nice darts. These bad boys a go. What a lovely dart. What a lovely dart. 100. Although the points could probably do with changing because they are smooth, but they're black smooth points and they do have grip. When I say have grip, I mean like grip in the board. Much more than the smooth points do. Well, I have smashed this board for 3.5 hours now. Cheers, Dave. Thanks very much, mate. I appreciate it. It's all right, Martin, mate. Another time, buddy. Another time. Have Ben Perkins come to play. Ben, I'll give you the throw, good sir. Oh, Alan, that's sad to hear, mate. I hope you get better soon. When you said at first saying that you have COVID and it's just starting, and I thought you were going to say that, you know, you might pass it through the computer. I was like, crikey, that's a new strain. But no, it's a no joking matter. I hope you feel better, mate. Sandy, you won't see me in the menu now because Ben's joined me, so I've got another game on. But do any pros use this? Yes, they do. There are pros that use this quite a lot. Quite a lot. Right on the rim, those two. Could have easily been a 140. What you got, Perkins? Sounds like some kind of superhero character. Ben Perkins, like Peter Parker. Jump that last one. But I'll take a steady 60. Let's find out what my viewers throw. Come on, guys. What weight darts do you throw? Let's see what the most popular is in the chat at the moment. Oh God! Just playing with that treble 20. What do we got? 22, 23, 24. So we're averaging about 23 at the moment, which is a good weight. I like 23. 24 starts to go a little bit too heavy for me as a straight barrel. I'll switch over probably to then more of a bomb shape. Or a torpedo, I guess. 23 gram, 22 gram, 24 gram. Nice top, by the way. Are you talking about my actual top? This is a Target Flex Line tops. Very, very comfy top. Wasn't sure if it meant tops on the actual board tops. There we go. It wasn't close to the treble 20 this time, but it was another big 60. $18 soft tip sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I flick into soft tips sometimes. Played a few tonight with soft tips. My actual match darts are 20 soft tip. Not soft tip, they're actually Swiss points. But they have a soft tip version that's 17.5 grams, I think. 50 like height. God, I threw that badly. Ooh, there's a 22, it's a bloody 22. Okay, what's everyone's favourite brand of dart? This will be interesting. Bloody thrown well, but did not get the reward. Crikey. Okay, I'm going to play until 11, so I've got another 15 minutes. Might get another 1 or 2 in, possibly. What do we got? We've got Unicorn Mission, Target as a brand, but Red Dragon is releasing some really nice stuff. Unicorn, win more barrels, arrow stems, any flight, usually Target. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's lots of good standard stuff out there, and I don't think there's any real brand that's particularly better than another one. It's just what's more suited to you, you know? I throw a Target dart, which I've found that suits me really, really well. Target, shot, maybe Harrows are probably the most innovative, new kind of designs. Then you've got very, reliable brands, and who still bring out really nice stuff, but not necessarily the most cutting-edge stuff. In Red Dragon, Winmore, Unicorn have played it quite safe. They've re-released a lot of stuff, so they've gone noir, then they went across with codes. So it'd be nice to see something new from Unicorn. The last ones that I saw that were really excitingly new was probably the the codes and stuff like that. But I liked the Sigma HS. That was quite an exciting dart. 100. I'll try and sort the angle out for the throw cam. Try and make it a little bit better, but I'm restricted with the space that I've got this evening and with my setup here. So. Yeah, that's terrible darts. That's terrible, terrible, terrible darts. Just lobbing them, really. I need to focus on throwing the things properly. They are a slightly longer barrel, so it is, it depends on what you like. This is a longer barrel. I find that if I throw it incorrectly, it doesn't suit my throw. So I go with a shorter barrel. It's a little bit more forgiving for me. I know that Jack likes a longer barrel. His darts are a longer barrel, but that's why I don't particularly like saying that it's a bad dart unless it's really made badly and I feel like the metal is not good quality, it'll snap, or the paintwork's particularly bad, or the grips just don't do anything. So yeah, it's more about suitability for you. 23, okay. Uh, 43. Winmore must say, but I like Designer, cheap quality darts. Yeah, I agree. Designer do some really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Do I play for any team in my area? Yes, so I play for a team that Matador Darts plays for as well, which is called the Morton Hall Troopers here. When I was in Camden, I was playing for Slattery's, I was playing for Brondesbury Bowls, I was playing in the Individual Darts League. Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, it depends. Around here, there's lots and lots of competitions, so I can play with Evolution Darts. We have lots of stuff usually on, obviously not during COVID, but there's lots of stuff in Suffolk area. So lots of really good players. God, I thought that was in. Oh, it's double six. How unlucky is that? How unlucky is that? I don't want to throw next. I'm going to throw some Harrow's darts next. I'm going to throw Harrow's spinner. Black and blue. Lovely, lovely looking dart. I don't know if you can see that with the light, but there we go. It's got a target nano point on it, which really goes well with the look for this. Some nice Harrow's retina flights, and some super grip Harrow's carbon stems. Really nice looking setup I've got on those. Shot in 3 darts. Lovely darts, Ben. Well played, mate. So I'm back in. How much did I pay for my board? I didn't pay anything. I was actually sent this by Darts Corner, otherwise known as Mission as well. So yeah, I didn't pay anything for the board. I have reviewed it though and given it an honest review. I messaged them and said, you know, thank you so much for sending it, but I'm going to be honest. If I don't like it, I'm going to say I don't like it. And they said, look, be honest. Give us the feedback. So there we go. But I actually, fortunately, really enjoyed the board, and at $29.99, I don't think you'll find a better board. Okay, so I'm going to switch over now to these. I'm playing against Serge Brunner. I'm going to use the Harrow's spinner darts. I'm just going to have 3 now just to practice. Just so I know what I'm throwing. That'll do. Okay, off you, good sir. 81. Good start. Steady 60. Just hit a 92. I ain't going to hit any more than that tonight. I'll leave it on a high. Yeah. Remember playing against Suffolk for County a couple of years back. Drew Stephen Burton, yeah. Just after he got his card, no surprise it ended 3-0. Yeah, I've played against Stephen Burton before. I said to the guy, is this guy any good? He's like, yeah, you'll beat him, don't worry. Yeah, he won the competition. It was no chance. He was a fantastic, well, he still is a fantastic player. 60. I always tend to draw the good players in the tournaments around here as well. Went to a tournament. I said, "Oh, I've got a player called Ryan Meikle. Is he any good?" My mate's like, "Nah, you'll have him, no problems." Absolutely thrashed me. Won the tournament. Nathan Derry as well. I said, this guy's got the most strange throw. If you've ever seen Nathan throw, he sort of rotates his whole body in. Very strange throw. They call him slingshot. Very strange throw, but as soon as he starts hitting, geez, he's a heavy scorer. Really heavy scorer. Throwing these very well at the moment. Where am I gripping? Trying to grip a little bit further back. Yeah, that worked. Cheers, Ben. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, Martin, he is. He's a dangerous player. He can do a lot. 134. Jeez, lovely darts, mate. Lovely darts. Look at the angle of these. I don't know why. Entering terribly there. 70 scored. usually throw these really well. Maybe I'm just not gripping where I normally grip. Maybe it's on the ball point there. Let's give that a go. What's the averages like in local pubs and county games? I mean, local pubs, you get like 2 leagues, so you'll have stuff where if you throw 60s fairly steadily, you'll beat most players. Then when you go to the Division 1, you want to be playing probably Super League standards, so you want to be averaging at least 60, 62. It doesn't mean hitting 60s all the time, you need to hit the tons in there and stuff all the time as well. So yeah, probably you're looking at between 60s and 75s, and obviously you have really good players in there, but that's really the comfort zone for that. And then county is probably 75, 80 plus, 75 to 80 and whatnot, and then you go to Q school, probably I'd say about an 82 average. You're not going to put a bad showing in at 82. Right, I need to hit something here. I'm starting to get tired, that's probably another thing. I had half a glass of water in what? Nearly 4 hours. There's a pint, 1 pint of water in 4 hours. That's not very good, is it? Oh, I didn't enter my score. Apologies. 45 there. Like the blue and gold spinners. I also bought some in the Black Friday sale, but I went for the Mission Kronos and Spyros instead. Yeah, fair enough. Played Dobie an awful lot, yeah. It's always good fun, isn't it? I don't mind playing the better players, you only get better by playing the better opponents, so... Oh god, that's awful. 15. Oh, I only needed to hit 15 to set it up. Terrible, 36. I was trying to go for the... Hold on. Did I hit it incorrect? Oh shit, I only hit 21. Go back and change that. I'll change it once you put your score in. 31, isn't it? What did I put? 36. Yeah, that's the mistake I made. Apologies, sir. Once you put that in, I'll change it. These are not throwing well for me at the moment. 41. No, I'm going to not throw these because they're doing my head in. I'm going to throw instead. I'm going to throw the Target Echo conversions. Lovely dart, these ones, guys. Really nice conversion. Great grip. Brilliant price as well. Really good price. Do I not have player darts? Yes, I do have player darts. I just personally, like, I get a lot of the, I've got Taylors, I've got Barneys. The thing is, I think I got to that stage of I had all of the player darts, and then went, I don't want to be throwing someone else's dart. I want to be throwing something that I can either call my own if it becomes, if I became good enough, or just, I just didn't fancy throwing someone else's, but I still review them, I still keep them, I still give them a throw and stuff from time to time, but just getting to that stage now, I have my customs done anyway, so it won't matter, but 3, 4. Oh, bugger. I'm playing well now, I'm really tired. That is a lovely 26. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Osty, yeah, I know, I can't believe I'm still streaming, what an idiot, huh? Spent my whole evening streaming, giving people a bit of entertainment on a Friday evening. Osty, if you rewind back, you'll be able to see me hit a big 170. I didn't really. I changed to the Edgar darts, said I was going to hit a 170 for checkout. I hit the first two, and then the pressure hit. The pressure hit. Oh, that was close. 36, 72. I try, Osty. I do try. Oh, great. Cheers, cheers, Peter. At least it shows me throwing reasonable darts. Crikey! How am I still getting chances at this? You're having double trouble, Bruno. What? What? Oh. When you try and hit that big 20. Yeah, don't even start. Yes, again. Oh, dear. Why? 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 Here we go, I've got another chance at it. If this goes in the triple 20, I'm going to cry. What's going on? Oh, it's not not as bad. Oh God, I'm just drunk now. I think on tiredness. Oh. This will be my last game, guys. I'm pooped. Oh, it's good fun though, hey? What entertainment! Osty's got literally the most ammunition ever. Oh, I'm not drunk. I have not drunk anything, mate. I haven't drunk any water or anything, and I'm just... Yay! Finished the game! Well played, mate. I'm not going to look at the stats on that because that was appalling. But good fun anyway. Look at all those smiles and laughs. At least everyone's having a good time, eh? That's what we're here for. To have a good time. Love our darts. There we go. Well, thank you guys for checking out my stream. It's been a little while since I streamed. I think it was quite good fun. What I'll do next time is probably put what darts I have in the comments so that you guys can actually say, hey, can you give these a throw and tell me what you think? Oh, Osty, shut up with the Scotch egg. Scotch egg. Oh, this is going to be... I haven't looked at it yet. I have not looked at it. But it will be funny, no doubt. I think the 170 attempt is probably on there as well. So I'll have a look and have a little bit of entertainment myself, looking at what a tit I've made of myself on the stream, but provided entertainment for people as well. So, so anyway, thanks ever so much, guys, for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I've got more and more content coming out soon, so if you can subscribe, it's not a big deal for you guys. You click on the subscribe button, what's going to happen? All it's going to do is say, hey, LoveDarts is streaming, or hey, LoveDarts has done a new video, which is nothing to you guys, but for me it's massive, absolutely massive, because the more subscribers I get, the more following I get, the more companies are going to contact me and say, hey, we'd like to work with you and send you stuff, so it's not going to cost me a hell of a lot of money to get all these reviews and stuff out for you. So, and at the end of the day, there's lots of different channels doing lots and lots of different things. I try and put out reviews, especially on expensive stuff, because I don't want you guys spending £90 on a set of darts if they're not going to suit you, I want to make sure that everything that I put out there, I give a true and honest review so that you can spend your hard-earned money in these particularly hard times as well, on stuff that's going to suit you and you're going to enjoy. So thanks ever so much, and I'm just going to read the comments here as well. Thank you for a good night. You're very welcome. Cheers, Mark. Nice to see you. Take care. Thanks again for streaming entertainment, Mark. Cheers and be safe. I will, hopefully. See you bright and early for another 4 hours. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to jump on too early for another stream, but we'll see. I'll probably do one again maybe next week, or maybe a couple of weeks or something. But want to get some more content, more videos out for you. Got loads and loads of stuff coming in, and thanks very much anyway. Cheers, guys, and remember, love darts.